Now, good afternoon. Good Monday afternoon. I am pissed. Okay. I'm pissed. So I'm laying here minding my motherfucking business, drinking my coffee, watching TV. I get a frantic phone call from my daughter, Madison. Why? It's three women living in an apartment. One roommate is dirty as hell. I guess this girl left trash in the apartment and she goes out of town. She don't throw the motherfucking trash away. Maddie's in her room. She's packing her room up. Maddie's lease is up this month. I'm going down there next week to pick her up. Why is it that the one roommate, she has summer classes? Hey, Queena. Hi, sis. How you doing? One roommate has summer classes. She said she left out at 11 o'clock this morning. She got back home. She started screaming. Why was she screaming? The girl said Maddie in her room. The girl's screaming because there's maggots. Maggots coming out of the other roommate's room whose door is fucking locked. So this means this raggedy ass heifer left trash in her room. So now they got to call maintenance. So the maintenance department could come open up the other girl's room so they could see, yes, maggots. Hey, my truth. How you doing, sis? So Maddie hears her other roommate screaming because the girl done came home from classes and there's maggots all in the living room, all in the kitchen. The girl said when she left she said the girl had to be at school at 11 o'clock. She left out at 9 something because she had to take the bus. So between 9 a.m. when the girl left out, sunlight, she said she didn't see shit. Now it's 1:35 in the afternoon. The girl come home and there's maggots in the coming out this girl's room because the girl's bedroom is the kitchen is right across and there's maggots in the fucking kitchen. I go pick up Maddie. I leave next week on Monday. I have a doctor's appointment at 12 o'clock. And as soon as I finish my doctor's appointment, Aston and I are getting on the road. And I'm going down there and I'm packing my daughter up. How my unique one? I'm packing my daughter up and I'm bringing my daughter the fuck back home. See, the one thing I've learned is everybody don't live well. Some motherfuckers is just nasty. I keep a clean ass house. Okay? And I'm fucking mad. I'm fucking mad. My husband calling me pissed. Okay? My husband is mad. You know why my husband's mad? Because he has not missed not one fucking rent payment and is never late on shit when it comes down to my children. So now there's maggots coming out of this girl's room and her fucking room is locked. I am to the level of pistivity that you all don't even fucking understand. I ain't gonna say that. Cause you all do understand. Because the people who fuck with me know how I am. I am hot right now. Like this the type of shit that I don't need to go outside. I don't need to drive. Cause I be done punch somebody in their motherfucking mouth. I don't do. Maddie wasn't raised around no motherfucking maggots, roaches, rats, or any motherfucking thing else. My baby is in that apartment fucking pouring bleach. Yes, do the right thing. I'm so mad, sis, right now. I'm fucking livid. I am fucking livid. Bitch, you knew you was going out of town. And the other roommate, the one who discovered the maggots and started screaming, she said this girl left food like old ribs. I guess she had company around the 4th of July. And this little girl ain't took her trash out. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm fucking pissed. Hello? 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 Okay. Are you look, hold on. Your sister, I think Maddie just called me. How come Maddie's one of her fucking roommates, the bitch goes out of town and she leaves her trash? So, huh? No, no, that was a completely different. This wasn't her roommate. So one of the roommates goes out of town. She must have came back home to Chicago for her birthday. The bitch left trash. Now there's maggots all over the living room and the kitchen. One of the girls left to go to. Damn, hold on, this your sister. No, okay. I'm so pissed. Hold on. Yeah, tell her we're all on the phone. I am to a level of pissivity. Maddie got maggots. They got maggots in the kitchen and come crawling out this girl's big. Yeah, I'm Jesus Christ. I know we're gonna be fine. Okay, call her back, please. All right, son. Hey, so I guess yeah, this is definitely a fucking case of the Mondays. My buddy. Yeah. And she talking about, oh yeah, you think Maddie can go in my room this week? Yeah. Wait, she said what? She said what? Put me on speaker. Put me on speaker. Sorry. She said what, Kyrie? Sorry. And she called you back and she said my name, give me the phone. Because I'm going to right now. See, I'm not even, bitch, overplaying. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Why the fuck would I clean up anything for your ass? You can read this motherfucking 100 baggages in this bitch. Wait a minute. Put Kari on the phone. Kari. Kari, what the fuck did she say?
I'm gonna crash out. I don't care. I'm gonna crash out.
Calm down.
Yeah, don't crash out. I'll crash out for you. No, the fuck you can't do any motherfucking thing. You can't do shit.
Maddie.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Hold on. Maddie.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath.
Has this hoe lost her fucking mind?
Okay, so I've been having real bad insomnia for the last half a fucking year.
Slow down.
Okay, you're right.
Go closer to a window. You're breaking up this shit.
Move, cat.
I was about this shit. My bad.
Hold on, yeah, like you sound you rapping right now. Just hold on.
You're right.
Stop.
What's it called?
Make it sound like Dirk.
Don't do that. Free first. But what's it called though? Yeah. So I ain't been sleeping good or whatever. So right when I'm gonna close my eyes, I hear a scream from the kitchen. So what I do, I get up like the young man I am. Yes. I open the fucking door. It's maggots everywhere. Like, this shit is ugly. And our fucking roommate talking about, he don't come back to next week. Mind you, we have somebody moving in today. She's gonna be on our ass about it.
Nah. Maintenance ain't gonna be on your ass about shit. Your rent is paid. Your lease is up.
What Andy talking about?
Oh my God. Today's talk.
Oh my God, what the fuck? I hate it. Yeah.
God said, no, I'm testing everybody.
Wait, what's it called? Send me a picture of my niece, boy.
I'll call y'all right back. I am so mad at this very motherfucking moment. I hate a nasty bitch. Okay? This little girl left all this trash in her room, and there had to have been a fly in her room. And these motherfuckers is coming from underneath her door, and they have gained access to the kitchen and the living room. What kind of repugnant ass shit is the fuck going on? I cannot wait till next week. I'm going to get my child. Her lease was from July to July. You had to sign a year lease. Hey, Stormy, my baby. So this hoe bag slut, left trash. You know you going out of town. Why wouldn't you take your trash out? I bought Maddie a trash can. And not a small one. She got a small one for her bathroom. But then I bought Maddie a big trash can to put her shit. Maddie takes her trash out very regularly. This bitch left old ribs, they said. Old deviled eggs. Just a myriad of shit. And then you just jumped your ass out of fucking town. And you leave that for your roommates to have to deal with. And then when I was just on the phone with my son and Maddie, why did this bitch, the roommate said that the one who's not there, oh, I'm shaking, said, can you ask Maddie to go in my room and spray? Bitch, fuck you. My daughter ain't going to spray shit. My daughter ain't the help. Ho? Yes. Can you ask Maddie, can she go in there and spray? I got some spray for you, motherfucker. I hate a nasty young lady. Can't stand a nasty ass young lady. Men can get away with certain shit, but not no young lady. And you gonna ask my daughter, Cat, I'm not in the mood. Come on. You gonna ask my daughter, can my daughter go spray? My daughter ain't going to spray a motherfucking thing. The fuck? Shut up. Oh, I'm mad right now, y'all. I might have to take a nerve pill or something. Because I've seen maggots before. Guess where I seen maggots? In a trash can, outside, a motherfucking dumpster. Or a dead animal. I ain't never seen no maggots anywhere where I fucking live. Inside my house. My husband pays $785 a month. That's Madison's portion of the fucking rent. And this girl ain't been shit but motherfucking problems. The last time I was down there, Maddie wanted me to cook for her and some of her friends. This girl had this much of grease, scorched grease, mind you, burnt grease, on the stove in a skillet. I poured it out, and I washed the skillet, and I put the motherfucking skillet up. But see, she's a nitpicker, and I hate a nitpicky ass bitch. So she comes in the kitchen, she goes, and you see me in there. There was some oil on the stove. I said, yeah, I poured it out. And I wiped the stove down. Well, I hope I have more oil. I hope you do too. People don't have fucking standards. Move, cat. I gotta get up. Hold on, y'all. Move, goddammit. Move, move, move. I got standards. I'm accustomed to living a certain way. I'm accustomed to keeping shit clean. This shit got me mad, y'all. I'm really fucking mad. Hearing my child upset. Hold on. Let me put on something else. I don't need my damn titty falling out.
Finished. Unlock the door. Put the tray on the table. Lock the door. I'm sorry, Miss Kate. I tried, but it won't see. You know, you must say it first. Everyone knows.
My daughter, you know, I'm not gonna sit here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, cat. Stop fucking with me today. Did your sister tell you what happened? One of Maddie's roommates, the little bitch leaves to go out of town, leaves trash in her bedroom that's locked. One roommate left at 9 o'clock this morning to go to class. She taking summer classes. The girl comes back. The girl comes back from her classes. What it was something. The girl screams. Maddie hears the girl screaming. She screams, Maddie, Maddie. She runs out. Maddie tiptoeing and she look on the ground. The girl pointing maggots coming from underneath this bitch door. They all in the living room and they all in the fucking kitchen. You know, it's 3 roommates. One went out of town. That's the one who left all the fucking trash, and now Maddie got all these fucking maggots, and these 2 girls got it. I told her to call maintenance. I hate a dirty ass hoe. Hoe bag ass slut. I don't get down with certain things.
What happened?
Maddie's roommate, fucking the one who's always been causing problems since day one. She leaves to come back home, Chicago, for her birthday. The bitch left trash in her room. And she left trash apparently in the closet that's at her front door. You know what the closet is at the front door? Because that's where that girl keeps some of her trash. She don't take any of the trash out. The bitch leaves and goes out of town. And now there's maggots coming out the girl's room, coming out that closet. They're in the living room and they're in the fucking kitchen. Next week, Monday, like I said, I'm gonna go to my doctor's appointment. That's at 12 o'clock. By the time when I finish my doctor's appointment, I'm gonna come home. We're gonna take both cars and we're gonna get on the motherfucking road. I gotta go get my child.
I got you.
Go get mama. Give me 2 of my antacids and bring me my motherfucker. Bring me my cup of water. Put some ice in it, please. I am to a level of festivity that, and you all understand. You know where I know people who fuck with me understand? Because y'all ain't dirty. And at least I hope you not. You know, I got, I don't know all you personally, but I feel like y'all clean. I talked to Val on the phone, video chat. Val's house clean. I talked to Low Key on the phone, video chat. Her house clean. I talked to Stacy. Her house clean. Hello. She okay? All right. It's just.
Oh, it, dude. Welcome to my about 50. Oh, so ready to go back to the rack.
Baby laughing.
Laughing. And don't laugh your auntie thugging right now. What you laughing?
My granny's baby. Okay, that makes me smile. My granny's baby.
She's normal again, guys.
Why my sugar?
You know, Maddie said.
What?
Me and Maddie told her.
What?
A lot of reminders of that night at McDonald's.
Mama, remember those people leaving?
Oh, when the people told you when they told Maddie the uncooked meat,
burger undercooked,
and I was ready to go to McDonald's and fight.
You was threatening to stab them, remember?
I did threaten to stab her.
I got put to bed at 22 years old.
Well, you know,
and then y'all have to have a bed. So
bed is a grown fucking man.
yeah, I made all y'all go to bed because y'all were laughing at me because I started crying. Fuck you kids.
And Maddie goes, he don't even got a bed.
No, I'm sorry I get so upset. But y'all know we don't keep because why was I crashing out with you? Because you my daughter. You my daughter. I'm gonna crash out with you every fucking time. I'm gonna crash out with my kids every fucking rip.
Oh, mama. Oh,
what?
My God. There she goes. Y'all listen. Yeah, OG, stop crying.
Okay.
Ooh, that's maintenance. That's maintenance. That's maintenance. Yeah.
Okay, go handle your business.
And we need y'all to send an email to our roommate because this is unacceptable. Like, truly.
Okay, Maddie, go handle your business.
An email.
Call us back.
You guys know the truth? Should I know the truth? When she expresses understand that she's the reason it didn't get taken out. Wait. What do you mean you don't know the truth? It's us to tell you out. Sorry, let me calm down. For a while, think about that. I see everyone in the central district is guilty. So you send me an email. I also would like to something, unless I know for certain. I know. I also like
every day.
Right. Like, is this still circumstances? How long did I do that? What, the police?
I know.
Let me. Sorry.
Wait, what is she saying?
Oh, shit. Okay, so basically, right? Of course, that wasn't just a weekend. That has been in there for over a week. We are not her thing. We tell her to take out her trash, and she left back to whatever crevice that she crawled out of in Chicago, and she left that food in the closet, bananas, salmon, and shrimp. And that's the result. And Cardi is really straight piece of that. He is actually for the back porch. And then coming into the next church, we gave up the assumption that she was going to be coming out.
Hey, you gotta slow down because we lose service. I can't hear you.
Lisa, mute your phone.
I'm good.
Okay. Wait a minute. So wait. So what is the lady saying?
Basically, she's gonna email all of us in the trash, and the trash been in there for more than a weekend, so it's looking bad on all of us. But I'm not Molly the maid, so.
Well, where's the lady? Where's the lady now?
Like no matter no. We've been taking out her trash the whole year, and this is what she does towards the end. So
wait, are they trying to hold you and Kyrie responsible for her not taking out for her not taking out her trash?
no ma. She's technically conversations at the point. Operations they can't get the specified culture. You guys in that? Hey, I'll be honest that they use this way because this is hard. Which typically means it would be charged back to the resident. I'm not really sure if this is back to there right now. Yeah, thank you. But I just want to just be transparent and straight up with you. The next place you guys ever just figure out is what? Well, people, I won't ever be living with her. This was a random roommate talking from him, and then we need a little do a better scouting with y'all. How you send people together? I guess you're on serious. That's not on you, but y'all, that random roommate.
Yeah, you. When I spoke with someone down there, they told me that these were going to be the best roommates for my daughter, and it's been hell a whole year. I will sue you all. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Fool them say he's gonna come and clean it up. I don't know where Harvey just ran off to. I'm holding this bitch down, and I'm standing strong on the gas.
I will drive the fuck down there right now.
Yes, you should. I'm ready to go home. Like
I can't even do it today. I gotta wait till Monday, Maddie. Maddie, I can't do it today. I'm upset. No, I already have it set up because your brother already took off for those days next week. I have a doctor's appointment next Monday. My doctor's appointment is at 12 o'clock on Blackstone on every motherfucking thing I love. As soon as I leave my doctor's appointment, I am coming home. I'm getting your brother and we getting on the motherfucking road. And your mama is coming to get you. Yes, I am faced towards the east. I am facing towards the east when I say that. Your mama gonna come get you. You just sit tight. I will be down there Monday. I'm gonna stay Monday, Tuesday. Yes, I can't leave. I have a doctor's appointment. Okay? You get all your totes out of that closet. I'm buying this other big ass tote. We gonna pack your motherfucking room up and we getting back. We gonna get on the road. We gonna stay down there for 2 days. I'm gonna take you to dinner. If you want to take your friends to dinner with us, take them. That's it. And we getting on the road and you coming home. Cause this has worked my motherfucking nerves.
Yeah, you see my dad was just
Yeah, your father,
he just said the F word 4 times.
right. Your father don't even cuss like that.
My pop, he mad.
Your daddy don't even cuss like that.
What happened?
I called him, right?
Right, she calls her daddy. Her daddy pay her motherfucking rent. That's Jason's apartment too. His name is on that motherfucking lease. And this little ghetto bird ass bitch just gonna leave trash and shit all over the motherfucking place.
Yo, mama, yo, just take a pause real quick.
Girl,
Take that shit.
I can't take no pause when you living with fucking maggots.
Yo, oh my God. You still going, Mom?
I'm fucking going.
Bro.
This shit got me in tears. This shit has me upset.
Bro.
That's my mother.
Right, I am y'all mama.
My wig's finna get to the crib today. Be on point, please.
I'll be looking out for your wig. I know it just makes me mad because I feel like when I'm not, I feel like if I'm not there with you all, be it you, Asa, or you, Maddie, or Amanda, or any of my kids, I feel like I can't protect y'all, and that shit hurts me.
Well, Ma.
Maggots only come on trash.
It's gonna be okay.
And they better not try to charge your father extra for this shit.
You just heard the lady.
Okay.
Right, but still though, she said usually we would charge it, and then she want to say it's a common safe area. Why would we clean up after this bitch and we've been cleaning up after her the whole year?
Okay, Jesus.
Yes, you can. Ma, yes, you can.
I know I can, son.
What fun.
I will post the whole fucking apartment complex about you, Maddie.
Angel on mama shoulder, face asshole, dude.
That's just mentally where I am right now. I don't like shit like that.
Don't lose it again. Seriously.
Okay.
Don't lose it again.
I don't want my daughter cleaning up fucking maggots. Jesus Christ. Funky ass hoe. You funky fucking bitch.
Funky.
I just don't like nasty women. If you keep trash in your house like that, you keep trash, you keep a trashy body, you keep a trashy fucking soul.
Oh, you know how I just drank.
And you know I didn't like that little bitch from the first time I met her when she came out there with those booty shorts all up her big ass, looking stinking.
Bruh.
Nah, you want to hear something funny? I'm holding my daughter right now. I only got one free hand. I'm thirsty as motherfucker. I drank water out the sink. You know how I just drank the water?
Yeah.
You know the little holes? I just stuck it in my mouth and it just turned
Yeah.
Put my grandbaby on the phone. Maybe that would brighten my day. Honey?
Ow. You got a Samsung.
I know. Just put the phone to her ear.
Korean shit.
Don't talk about my phone. I'm on my house phone, so fuck you, son.
Samsung is from Korea too. That's their last name.
You know, why is Korean so popular now?
Bro, cause BTS paved the way, bro.
It used to be Japan. Now everybody want to be Korean now.
Yeah.
So are you all going to Japan or Korea?
Japan.
Okay.
Okay,
You gonna
okay.
go to Oki? We're gonna go to Hokkaido.
Okay.
And then we're gonna
Oh, we gotta go to Shibuya.
No. We're gonna go to Hokkaido, out in the woods. Then we're gonna.
Going to the woods? Y'all not going to Japan to go to the fucking woods?
The suicide forest in Japan, man. What's the suicide forest?
Hey.
What's wrong with my grandbaby?
Why is she mad? Yeah, she hates that. She said, no, don't go to the woods.
Right. Granny hears you. You didn't like that idea. That was stupid, wasn't it? Granny loves you.
She's sleepy. She wanna take a nap.
Oh my God, I can't believe my blood pressure just got that high, but I just feel so bad for you, Maddie.
Man,
Shit earlier.
talk about it.
No, I was literally just like I'm trying to clean all this shit up. The little kid laughing at me and shit. I'm like, how the fuck is there milk all over the floor? And she laughed.
The baby was laughing. The little girl was laughing at you.
The second youngest, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till you not in that situation anymore. And you know, I'm not even the type of person who don't like kids. But I only
like, it's not that I dislike kids. I don't like her kids, but that's the thing.
but I don't like those little motherfuckers
You
either.
capping.
Huh?
You capping. I mean, look. Like, let me use a different word. Are you serious?
Because her kids are bad. She don't reprimand them.
Like her kids.
She don't whoop them. She don't because she don't understand the whole old adage, spare the rod, spoil the child. You gotta whoop kids' asses.
Oh my God.
They never got a whooping before. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Tear their asses up.
And she's like, every time
Returning into our mother.
she's like, I spanked them on the butt. Like what? One time? That don't mean nothing.
Tear their asses up. They would get a jump. They would get a jumping whooping.
Not even the slap on the ass ain't gonna do nothing. You understand?
Baby, I can administer one of the meanest ass whoopings, a hand ass whooping. I'll tear those damn legs up.
Like tear them in square.
This is God. I remember Mom put this real big switch out the wall before. Well,
All that gentle parenting shit.
The little asses up. Now, why did you do that, Mother?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Yeah, y'all used to get whoopings.
Nothing at all.
And look at y'all. Y'all good kids.
We are?
I'll be good kids. Fuck y'all.
I'm not gonna break down.
Now I'm not gonna whoop my grandbabies because they are precious.
Stick from the age of 10 to fucking 15. But toilet plunger stick, like the woman he cut the fucking rubber plunger.
We got whoopings with extension cords, all sorts of shit. And that's when
they threw a plate of food at me one time.
My mom threw a plate of food at me too.
You know how to play?
That's probably the toilet to your daddy, G, because what's it called? Me and your talk birthday only a week apart. Like, that's that. Nah,
you know how to play hit me too? I was talking, trying to explain myself, and the plate, he threw it like a fucking frisbee. And I'll never forget, the way the plate hit me in the mouth. Like right in the corners of my lips. So it looked like I was eating the plate.
Wow.
Damn.
And all this rice just fell all over my face.
That was a glass plate or a plastic plate?
Glass plate.
My mama threw a plate at me.
Oh, Mama, you threw a cup at Amanda, actually.
I threw a
glass cup.
I threw a cup at her.
Bro, we gotta break these cycles, gang.
No, because if I threw a cup at any of my kids, I only threw it because motherfucker was being defiant.
Like,
and your sister about damn near 6 feet tall. I had to do something. I had to do something. But
Amanda don't realize how big she is sometimes.
Man, bro, I was so mad that she let me punch her chin like that. Sis, you was supposed to throw me out the window, sis. Really.
But you can't be fighting your siblings now.
Because she let me downtown. She like what? But I mean,
but she didn't. But that's in the past. That's in the past, and we just
Of course.
we on a better level. Okay, I'm not gonna whip my grandchildren because they just too cute.
She's too tall to be scary. That's
Nah, but if Amanda got to, she's her mama's child,
oh,
and she is the child of Craig Mack.
girl, that's a break, man.
You better stop sleeping on your sister. Your sister will fight somebody. She just got it, but she got to be pushed to do it. I don't have to be that pushed.
Amanda grew up beating my kids in the national.
Wow. Is Beanbag on you? Like,
Yo, I was always shorter than Amanda growing up. So Amanda would catch me with the elbow.
Jeez.
Like the downward elbow. That was her signature move.
No, don't say signature move.
Friday night slam.
Like, you know how you slam your elbow down? That's what she would do. She would just elbow me.
Hey,
that's my giant baby. Don't talk about my daughter.
It was spinning me, and it's like this contraction that we had. This and it cracked my head on the side of the dresser. I ain't been right since. Ain't been right since. That's probably why I'm quick to crash and it cracked my head in the dresser, Mama. What you gonna do about it?
I mean, you okay? You okay?
Oh wow.
I mean,
it's maggots by my door. Where is the?
If it's maggots by your door, close your door and put a towel underneath it. I would say just set that whole motherfucker on fire.
Yeah, I know it's the page. I do page too.
Who is that?
Right.
Who is that? Is that the black maintenance guy? No, that's the black maintenance. Is that the black maintenance guy, Maddie?
That is a common space.
Maddie, is that the black maintenance man?
Oh my God.
The maintenance man is white.
He's not white.
Oh. You know what? Hell yeah.
Okay, Maddie, is that the black maintenance guy? Is that the black one? Is that the black maintenance man? Tell him I will cash app him some money. Clean that shit up for me.
He over there working. Already back in my room, Mom. I'm trying to deal with this shit for real. Now I didn't even end up going to sleep, man. This is crazy.
I'm so mad right now. Now I'm re-mad. I was just cool.
Oh, Mom, be cool, man.
I'm trying to be cool, Maddie. But no one should have maggots in their house.
Yeah.
I don't take that shit lightly. That bitch lucky I'm not her roommate, because I would have went in her room and just set her whole motherfucking shit ablaze.
She locked her door.
I would have kicked that motherfucker open. It ain't that hard.
I'm not gonna let you.
Okay. I choose violence. I'm trying to be calm. We blessed. And don't you talk to her no more ever again.
I wouldn't. When she come back, she's actually gonna hear a mouthful from me. There's nothing to be said. There's nothing to be said. I always say this is a fucking roommate.
Maddie, she's dark skin or light skin?
She's brownish. She's brown. She's brown. I just told you what she was.
I'm talking about egg.
Y'all can't hear me, can y'all?
No, I had to. The principal. I had to walk back to my room. But yeah.
I ain't the tell colorist.
Well, you sound very colorist. Fuck you too. Okay? I'm not a colorist. You are my son. Oh my God. You all are horrible.
not racist.
Right. You sound like a real live white man now, son. Now you gotta make sure. Listen, Asa, I'm not joking. We gotta make sure Annie knows that she is a black child.
Annie's gonna grow up though she's black.
Don't call my baby no Meghan Markle. I'm gonna buy that baby a dashiki. What, the baby looks Mexican now.
Oh wow. Oh
I
wow.
almost thought it wasn't mine.
You almost thought that baby wasn't yours? No, but she looks like us.
She looks exactly like
You know, thank God.
Little big nose, little big lips. She's real cute.
Yeah, my grandbaby beautiful.
This picture, she looks exactly like me. But
Yeah, send it to.
I love that baby. She's perfect.
that's my scowl. That's my eyebrows. That's my forehead.
Oh wow, she looks like her sister in this. What the fuck? Wow, baby. I was gonna say the baby looks like me. Not she don't. I play it. But she's cute. Yeah, you can tell this baby looks like Meghan Markle is a fucking baby. Seriously.
Well, all I know is I got 2 granddaughters. They are perfect. I thank God every day. They're I just can't wait. I met one grandbaby, and I can't wait to see your grandbaby. I just want to fuck them up and spoil them, and I want to give them everything.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Well, I know you're not gonna cry again.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because, you know, it's like God has kept me here long enough to see my children have children.
Yeah.
And that means a lot to me. And I thank God every day for y'all and for my grandkids and my husband and my mom and my sisters and my good friends. I don't have nothing to complain about. I really don't. I really don't. And I try not to complain. But this whole maggot thing just got me so upset because I just feel like I'm not there to protect you. And you stop laughing at me, you little bastard.
I can't wait till my kids.
You all are horrible children, and I love you all so much.
I forgot who it was for me and that fucking with you.
I don't know why you all fuck with me. The other kids don't even do that. The other, huh? I'm very mean, and that's the only way I know how to be is just very mean.
And to my mom, this Oscar did not be
You all are shit. You need to whoop that child if she colored on the. Oh, I would make her clean that shit up.
It would make me lick it up.
Yeah, your dad was hardcore. I remember once there was this neighbor, and the neighbor, this isn't the neighbor whose dog I killed. This was the neighbor who, like, yeah, I killed our neighbor's dog. He was chasing Alex. He okay, basically what happened was, and I love animals. But no, he chased Alex. Alex had got off the school bus. And he chased Alex up the driveway, and I heard Alex screaming. And I was like, what the fuck? And I get to the door, and Alex got this fucking pit bull hot on his heels, and Alex is running. And he ran, and when I opened the door. Well, the door was open, but I snatched Alex in the house, and I slammed the door real quick. And when I slammed the door, the motherfucking dog ran its head into the door, and it was like outside of the house going, rah, 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 rah. And I was like, what the fuck? So I called the police, and the police came, and they you know, they got the dog and they took the dog back to the neighbor's house. So I went to the neighbor's house and I was like, yo, your motherfucking dog was chasing my son up our driveway. And dude, he was eating a sandwich. He was mad disrespectful. He was like, and I said, all right, it's all good. And I left. So then I went over to your grandparents' house, Asa, and I stole one of Sammy's I stole one of Sammy's bottles of insulin and one of his needles. And I injected a piece of meat. I went to Wallbounds, I bought a steak, and I injected the steak with the insulin. And then I cut over through the little wooded area and I gave it to their dog. And then the next time I seen them at the fucking deli the next day because I went up there to give me a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a roll. And dude was in there sick. And everyone's like, oh, that's so horrible. And I was like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, his dog passed away. I was like, really? I was like, that's unfortunate. Now, I don't hurt animals, but if the animal fuck with my child, I'm gonna have to hurt you. And if the man had been a little bit kinder, like, oh, I'm sorry, he got out, woo woo, I wouldn't even had a problem. I didn't like how he said it to me. He said it like, and what? So my child could have got mauled. That's my firstborn child. My baby could have got mauled to death, and all you gonna say is, oh, and like, and what? Okay, nigga, I got you.
Who's the area, Pop?
No, the neighbor. He was like, and hello?
Fucking ass in the door. And that dog was a Wawa.
But see, y'all gotta understand what my life was like. Okay, go ahead.
What am I supposed to do? Just sit there? Oh, wow. The dog is mad. Right now.
But you know what? At the end of the day, if a dog chase you, run. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. All that stand still and shit like that, run. Right, we black. You know, all that ball yourself up in a ball and no, run.
I hate when they're like, don't run. Don't run.
Hold on, Asa. What happened?
Please sleep on my door too. Yeah, thank you. Take your time. Thank you.
Don't run shit.
But you know what? I mean, your
motherfucker that got mauled by a
dog, because they didn't run. Right, they didn't run.
Yeah.
And I'm older now, but I run. I climb on top of a car.
Fido right now, Mom.
I what?
Do not outrun Fidos right now.
Man, Maddie, when you scared, you be surprised at what your body do.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
You know, and I love animals. I love dogs. You know, I really love cats. I love animals, but I don't have a problem with, you know, I'll put your ass down. I'll put you down. But y'all know what? When we were out on Long Island and your daddy brought that damn horse home, I don't know. Every time I see a horse, I was so mad at your father because he was just so defiant. I'm laying in. I was laying in bed and I just heard your dad yelling up the driveway, "Yo, Rocks, Rocks!" And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? What Craig want? I get to the door, I open the front door, and this nigga riding up the driveway on a horse. No saddle, nothing. And I'm looking at him like, this nigga left in the car. So I come outside, very pregnant with your sister. And I'm like, Craig, where did you get this horse? He was like, bam, babe, I found it. I said, you don't find a horse. He was like, no, I found the horse. Right, only in Long Island. I was like, you don't find a horse, Craig. Where did you get this horse from? Because I thought maybe, because your dad will barter. You know what I mean? Hey, if you give me this, if I give you this, give me. Yeah. Right. And so he liked to barter. So I thought maybe but see, I felt like, no, dead ass serious. Right. He was the king of deals. I thought your dad gave our truck away. I thought your dad gave the truck away. Because the nigga left in the truck. That motherfucker left in the truck and came back with a horse. So in my brain, I'm like, this nigga done traded our truck. And I'm pregnant. I got to get back and forth to Stony Brook. And I'm not riding on a horse. He done traded this horse, well, our truck for a horse. And he was like, no. I was like, Craig, where did this horse come from? He was like, man, baby, I found it. I said, where's our truck? He goes, I left it where I found the horse. And I'm just like, I was like, Craig, you're going to have to take this horse back. He was like, no, we going to keep it. I said, where are we keeping this horse? And we had a huge backyard, beautiful wooded area and shit. He was like, we're going to keep it in the backyard. I was like, Craig, this is someone's horse. So then he was just like, well, I'm not taking it back. He climbed off the horse like he a fucking cowboy or something. So I'm getting upset and I'm sitting there rubbing my stomach. And I was like, he was like, and we gonna name the horse. And he wanted to name the horse something like Jonathan. He wanted to name the horse something. And I was just like, Craig, the horse has to go back. And he was like, well, I'm not taking the horse back. I said, I'm calling your father. And he was like, and so I called Sammy. And I'm like, hey, Sammy. He was like, hey, darling. I was like, we have a problem. He said, what did Craig do now? I said, Craig brought a horse home. He said, I'm on my way. So your grandfather show up. Yeah, I hate she didn't meet him either. So Sammy show up with a dress shirt on, no shirt underneath it. It was short sleeve. It was unbuttoned. Your grandfather had that stomach. Right. And he on a pair of blue jeans. He didn't have a hat on. He had on a pair of blue jeans, shorts that apparently he cut himself. And they were like to his knees. And he had on a pair of house shoes. So he came, he pulled up in the driveway and he get out the car and Sammy got a cigarette in his mouth. And he walked up to Craig and said, where'd you get the horse, Craig? And your dad looks at him and goes, with his chest out, real proud. He goes, I found it, Dad. Sammy was like, Craig, you didn't find the horse. You just don't find the horse. He said, where's your car? He said, I left it where I found the horse. Then our neighbor cut across the way and came over. And our neighbor was Italian. And he was, he was a plugged Italian too. He was like, hey, how you doing? He was like, Craig, where'd the horse come from? Craig was like, I found it. Dude was like, you didn't find a horse. So Craig goes through this long ass soliloquy about I pulled over on the side of this road and they were like, where's the road? He gonna say it's back past Comac or somewhere. And he was like, and he was like, and then the nigga was like, well, he was like, I know where Deer Park and Wyandanch is, boy.
Yeah, no, he only said that.
Right. So, but see, what I think happened was, I think your dad, because he said he was.
I'm gonna hop back in the car. We gotta take photos for documentation.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Call us back. We love you.
All right, thanks. you guys too.
All right, love you. So your dad was like, what I think your dad initially said he was going to get a haircut. But you know, your dad liked to pull over and roll up. You know, he rolled up his backwood. He wanted to smoke. And your dad would like go to these weird ass areas to smoke. Like I didn't know he smoked weed. And he said, I rolled up. He told you, this is what he told your grandfather. I went and got my hair cut. I was driving. I was like, I'm gonna smoke. I pull over and I'm dumping the guts from a blunt. And a horse walked up to me. And your grandfather,
My grandfather knew he smoked.
your grandfather knew your dad was a big pothead. He didn't even care. So your grandfather's looking at your dad like, he's like, Craig, the horse has to go back. Craig started, come on. You know, I can't take him back. I don't even know where he lives. I was like, Craig, you better find where this fucking horse lives and you better bring our fucking truck home. I got an obstetrician's appointment. I don't give a fuck. I'm not riding the Stony Brook horseback with no saddle. So he was like, Dad, are you sure? He was like, Craig, take it back. So the neighbor says to Craig, you can get you can ride the horse and I'll drive my car. We'll go find where this horse came from. They were gone for about an hour and a half. Craig, they finally found the enclosure and the people who own the horse. And they, you know, your grandfather like lifted the horse's foot up and shit because, you know, he was a country man. And he was like, this horse got horseshoes on it. This ain't no wild horse. And your dad was like, all horses have horseshoes. You know, your dad just did too much. So he took the horse back. And your grandfather was like, me and him were just standing in the driveway. Your dad climbed on back top of the horse, no saddle. And him and the neighbor went on about their business. But he found where the horse came from. You know, your dad was good about bringing animals home. He brought somebody's boxer dog home. He brought those ducks home. He brought a rabbit home. He brought my dog Sydney home. He brought my dog Christina home.
Wait, Sydney?
Yeah, Sydney was my dog. He was a Shetland sheepdog.
Yeah, I remember.
And what else did he bring home? He brought some pigeons home.
Pigeons?
Yes, because he wanted to try to train pigeons. I was just like, what's wrong with you, baby?
Do what?
I don't know. Your dad was just different, and that's why I loved him. But he just brought the most randomest shit home. He brought 3 pigeons home. And didn't even have a pigeon coop to put him in. So he put him in his office in the basement.
Peter Griffin.
Then got mad because they shit all over everything.
I'm just imagining, no, Dad was always on some like Peter Griffin time.
Your dad was Peter Griffin.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was pigeon coop, like that type of shit.
I mean, your dad did a lot of strange shit. You know, he just would come home with random animals and shit, and you know, like it used to just make me mad because I would have to question him every time he brought a new animal home. Like, where'd you get this? Because I felt like the horse situation was the first situation. And after that, I just didn't trust your daddy's judgment when it came down to bringing animals home. Because I felt like, you know, the whole horse thing, he wasn't going to take that horse back. He was very adamant. Come to find out, and it was a beautiful horse. It was a show horse. And show horses could cost damn near $1 million. That's a big felony. Take that fucking horse back to these motherfucking people and stop bringing home random ass animals. But that was my nigga. I loved him. That was my baby. That was my baby. But he definitely did too much when it came down to the animals. But, you know, I'm an animal person, so.
Yeah, I like animals.
I'm happy and you know the best part about you and your siblings, all y'all like cats. If you all didn't like cats, I would have a real problem with any of you that didn't like cats.
I don't like people that don't like cats.
Well, I can't say I don't like people who don't like cats because I have good girlfriends who aren't particularly fond of cats, but they know I love cats, so they tease me, and we just let that be what it is. But when it be people like, I'm scared of 'em, I hate cats. Well, what has a cat ever done to you? They sneaky. No, bitch, you sneaky. You's a sneaky bitch. But the cat can just peep your sneakiness. I don't like that. Mm. So the baby sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to do that for
Okay. Okay.
Let me hit you a little bit.
All right. Mama loves y'all. Or loves you. Your sister gone. All right. Bye. See, I feel so much better now. That was just very traumatic for me. Very traumatic. Hi, Miss Gardner. How are you, beautiful? Very traumatic. I just the fact that my daughter had maggots in her apartment, but the dude is in there. He's cleaning it. They're getting it done. I'm happy about that. Hi, little brother, 8 with the 24. Now, y'all, little 8 with the 24. That's family. This is a nice young man. Nice young man. How's everything? Everything cool with you? Granny good? Everything good? I'm still praying and sending you number positivity. I'm actually sending all of you all positivity. I love you guys and I appreciate you all because you all understand I'm crazy. Yeah. Okay. And I want to send a big thank you out to my girl, Low Key. I love Low Key. Okay, baby. I'm still going to keep you on my prayers. I'm going to keep her in my prayers. And I love you. Okay. Low Key called me and she said, you got to erase that lie. She said you talked about killing a dog. That's evidence. That shit was so long ago. That shit was like 30, damn near 30 years ago. I'm good. I'm good. And if motherfucker asked me, I say, yeah, I did it. I did it. Can't fuck with my kids. You understand? I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. You ain't gonna fuck with my children. That's just now my kids is grown. But when they was little, but it's still my job. Even my oldest child, 35 years old. Until God takes me off this earth. Please don't hit my car. Until God takes me off this earth, my job is to be their mother. I'm their biggest fan. I'm my kids' biggest critic. But I will defend them tooth and nail. I will do whatever. Because they are mine. And I belong to them. Being a mother makes me feel good. People be like, oh, your kids spoiled. They should be. Oh, you shouldn't do all that for your kids. That's some, I got girlfriends who say that. And I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. But you know who don't say it? Seriously, who never questions nothing about my children? Val. Never. Because Val understands my level of parenting. And just because your kids get grown, don't mean you not supposed to still guide them and be there for them. I tell my kids all the time, I'm the mama for a reason. And I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. And if I tell you something wrong and it turns out to be wrong, I'm grown enough to say, Mama fucked up. I'm sorry. I apologize. Gave you some bad advice. But for the most part, I don't give my children no bad advice. Same way Val don't. The same way Low Key don't. And I'm sure the same way y'all don't. You know, people gonna people. And everybody raised their kids different. But what I've noticed is women that I'm close to, they kind of mother like I do. And I'm mama hard because I really, really love my kids. My children are the best part. Whatever was the best part of me, they got. And I thank God every day for them. My kids have seen me morph into, from being a kid, you know, young mentally, young physically. And they done seen me through some years. And all I want is to stay here and see them. One thing I can say about Val, she is for her kids. I can tell. Val's a phenomenal mother. Phenomenal mother. You know, we compare notes and we talk. You know, Val's a great mother. There's nothing her kids want. There's nothing they need. They got all the love and everything that they need, you know. And we love talking about our children, you know. And yes, I did spaz out today. And thank you for bearing with me during my spaz out because, you know, just hearing my baby girl calling me, she, you know, it got a little better, you know. My baby girl calling me and she's crying and her roommate screaming. And, you know, there's maggots all over the house. I'm like, call me, video call me. And they show me, and I'm just like disgusted. You know, when it comes down to my kids, when I'm not there, I feel like, ooh, but I can't be there to help you, you know. Um, and I didn't want my daughter cleaning up no fucking maggots. Cause this trifling ass bitch didn't take her trash out, you know. And these people in this apartment complex, it's a beautiful apartment complex. They got a pool, state of the art fucking workout room. We got everything. But then, you know, they paired Maddie with her roommates. And they were like, oh, these will be the perfect roommates for her. And you know, that one particular girl just wasn't a good motherfucking roommate. She wasn't. This year has been hell. For those who talk to me offline, like Val or Low Key, I complain a lot. And I appreciate these women for allowing me to complain. This year, a school with Maddie, with the roommate situation, has been tough. It's been tough, you know. But her father and I have come to a conclusion. What the fuck was that? Hello? Hello? Maddie can't share an apartment with nobody. Maddie getting ready to be a senior in college. And thank you all, everyone who's been here with me and Maddie through this college journey. But Maddie can't share an apartment with nobody ever again. Her daddy said, I don't give a fuck if her rent is $1,800 a month. Maddie got to live by herself. Her daddy paid all her tuition. He paid for her apartment. He does everything a wonderful father could do. And I love him for that. But my baby can't live with nobody. My baby can only live with her family. Everybody ain't cut to be a roommate. You know, especially when motherfuckers ain't been brought up, reared up, raised up the way somebody else has. And I don't like conflict. I don't like conflict. I don't like fussing. I don't like going back and forth with motherfuckers because I have a temper. That's why my kids had their own places. Well, I remember when you took her to college. Exactly, Miss Gardner. And y'all been here with me through this whole you did. And I appreciate you all for just being here with me during this whole thing. But this past year, shit, I'm calling Val when I'm down at her school. Calling Val like this. Val, Val. And she like, oh shit, what's wrong? That's why I want my kids to always be independent, free living, and not having to have no motherfucking roommate. I get mad if the toilet paper don't roll the right way. I'm a person, I like my toilet paper to roll down. I don't like, I'm an over person, not an under person. So I know I can never. This year has been trash. Yes, baby, it has with this whole school situation. And you even know, little bro, you know, Maddie's school year ended in May, but her lease wasn't up to July. And she still has friends down there. So her dad, instead of moving her out at the end of the school year, her dad was like, shit, I got a few more months on this lease. You know, he was like, no, she could stay. And, she been coming back and forth home and traveling and shit like that, but I was just like, hell no, Maddie can't have no roommate ever again, ever. Maddie knows that when you use pots and pans, you wash your dishes. And these are things that I was constantly on the phone with Valor low key, just complaining. And it in Princess, House of the Princess, these is my touchstones. And I appreciate them allowing me to complain this whole motherfucking year. My mother was like, never again, never. It's been a tough fucking year, y'all. As a matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let's see something. But the people who are in my life, thank you. For real, for real. I don't be having a whole bunch of people in my chat, but the people who are here, I appreciate you guys. And I mean that. Okay. Watch this shit if she don't curse me out. Did she go? She might be asleep. Yeah. I'm gonna call Maddie's godmother. Exactly. Don't put pots and pans in the right. You wash pots and pans. See, this April the 24th. You all right with me, baby. Always. Hold on, y'all. Hey, sweetie, what's good, girl? Trying to stay cool. Well, Addison gonna go buy another air conditioner. So if you want this one, you can have it. But Pete. Okay, I'll figure that out. So, bitch,
What's going on?
why did the one roommate, the one we don't like, at Maddie's, why
Yeah.
that bitch leave trash and his maggots all over the motherfucking apartment, bitch?
She got maggots.
Maggots. So I'm leaving Monday. Will you ride down there with me?
Yes, I will.
Okay, I'm gonna pick you. I got a doctor's appointment at 12 o'clock on Monday.
Don't you
Down in Northwestern. After I leave my doctor's appointment, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna get Aston. We taking both vehicles. Cause Jay got his police car. He fine. And
Okay.
and we gonna get down there
Don't
Monday.
get Maddie's shit up out of there.
We gonna stay down there Monday, Tuesday, and we'll check out the hotel on Wednesday.
Okay.
Don't fake me out, Mika.
No faking you out, baby. No faking you out.
Okay.
I don't know if Chris and them told you I met a guy online.
No.
Well, I met a guy online.
You
Maddie
got you
know
a
about him. Chris
Okay.
know about him.
Well, see, that's how you know you got good people around you because they ain't talking
Ain't
your
nobody.
business.
Girl, you know my Maddie know everything, girl.
Okay.
You know, I tell my baby everything.
So look, peep it. Before she come home, I know this a lot to ask. You already know what I'm gonna ask you to come do.
Okay.
What am I gonna ask you to come do?
Clean her room.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I need her room clean. I got a tote. Girl, my chinchilla's leaving tomorrow. They got I'm giving them away to a girl I met at PetSmart who work at PetSmart.
Okay, so when you want me to come clean the bedroom?
You want to come before the weekend?
Yeah, tomorrow good?
I gotta wait for Jay closer to Jay's payday. Unless you clean up and I just give you a little something, then I give you the rest when he get paid. Because you know Alex got a job, girl, and he got to move. Yes, girl, Alex got a job. He moving to Wisconsin.
Oh, that's wonderful, girl. He doing
Girl,
things.
Girl, they gave the boy 25.
Telling me about your baby that just graduated out the military.
Girl,
to the military.
Yeah, we had fun down there.
She told me, she was like,
and I got to meet my granddaughter. You know, I got 2 grandbabies now, me.
No, I didn't know.
Girl, I'll send you some pictures of them. But she's just a doll. She fat. Girl, her legs look like big old turkey legs. And she's just smiling at her grandmama. And
here she goes. Because you know my mama got all them kids. I started cracking up.
Yeah, I do got a gang of motherfucking kids. Those my short age. But girl, but ain't
she took care of every last one of the motherfuckers. You better believe
it. But if whenever you want to come down, but Monday for sure. So like I said, my doctor's appointment.
I'll come Friday or tomorrow. It doesn't matter.
What day you want? Okay, well tomorrow.
Listen.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Listen, a bitch ain't been outside in 4 months. Okay.
I'm very proud of you.
Wait till I show you.
Okay.
I've been with this dude. I met him online.
Okay.
He sent me $6,000.
Girl, make that money. I ain't mad at you. So how about? Okay. Listen. How about we do it like this?
Okay.
You come down on Thursday because Alex is leaving tomorrow.
Okay.
And you come and you clean up. And then Monday, my doctor's appointment is at 12.
Okay.
And I'm going to get down to Northwest. I'm going to go to my doctor's appointment. Then I'm going to come home because I'm already going to have my little bag packed. And then that's enough time so you can get everything together. And then,
my shit already, girl.
And then we going to
my shit already ready. I just went shopping the other day. Bought me a bunch of little shorts and t-shirts and shit.
So we're going to pick you up.
2 pair of shoes.
And we're going to shoot straight down to Maddie's. I'm going to drop you off at her apartment. Then me and Aston going to go check in the hotel.
Okay. Yeah, because I'll stay with Maddie.
Right. So you stay there with her. And I'll make sure I line your pockets. But I love you and I appreciate you and thank you.
I love you too. I'm gonna see you calling me. I've been meaning to call you. You've been on my mind. I promise you have.
Girl,
Been on
I
my
just,
mind.
I've been busy, with the business of my business, just trying to make sure Maddie cool. And then Maddie called me telling me this bitch left trash, girl,
Oh
in that front in that closet.
I knew I didn't like her from the beginning.
I knew I didn't like that heifer either. And then you remember we were down and she had those shorts all up in her booty hole.
Yeah, I said that bitch jealous of you, Maddie. I can see her already.
And you know what's crazy that you said that just the other day, Maddie was like, people be telling me motherfuckers be jealous. And she goes, now I see it.
Yeah. You know we can see straight through that.
And I was just like, you gonna encounter those sorts of haters in life. And when you do, run, bitch, run.
Live, she's just a young adult right now, so she ain't figured it out. But
she's seeing
you'll be able to tell your haters, baby.
You and those haters make you stronger.
Yep, that's it. And that's what I told her. I said that just makes you do better, make you want to do more better.
And that's all I need my baby to do, girl. All I need is that college diploma, and I'm still gonna give her the world. Yeah. But I need that diploma. Yeah. Okay, because she's a young black woman. Maddie's smart. Maddie's funny. Maddie beautiful. She's charismatic.
I wish she would have made the decision in the beginning.
Yeah.
To a HBU because
I know she wanted to go to a HBCU. But guess what? She can graduate and she can
go to grad school.
She can go to grad school. And if she want to go to grad school at a HBCU, her daddy will fucking send her.
Girl, you know I know that. Come on now.
Her daddy will send her. I want my kids to go to the fucking stratosphere. I want my kids to go past outer space. Right. It ain't no motherfucking limits for nothing that came from me. Right. Period. So, but I love you. I love you. I love you. Can you come Thursday, sweetie?
Yes, I can.
All right. I don't care what time of day you come. Just don't come too late, Mika.
No, I'll be there early.
Oh, and girl, wait a minute. Damn.
I'll be early.
I wish you would have went with us to my son's graduation. Girl, we stopped at this soul food restaurant in St. Louis on the way back. It was called Mama's Kitchen. Bitch. Baby, it was like cafeteria style. They don't have no plates. They put everything in a styrofoam. No, they serve it up, but they put it in a styrofoam container. Girl, when I say they had some good ass chitlins, and I knew the greens was fresh because the old black woman was cutting the greens up in the dining room of the place.
Girl, cut it out.
No. And guess what else they had? They had red Kool-Aid.
Girl,
and they had a fire-ass peach cobbler. Ooh, that peach cobbler was good. Everything was just good. But what we're going to do is, before the end of the summer, we'll take a day trip down to St. Louis just to go eat. Me, you, Crystal, and Maddie. We'll drive down there and go eat and hang out in St. Louis for the day and drive back to Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you're going to be like, because I ain't going to be able to drive after I eat. Because it was hard driving from St. Louis back to Chicago. Girl, I had smothered pork chops, macaroni and cheese, greens, yams, chitlins. Shit, Alex ate chitlins and pig ears, girl. It was good, baby. Bye.
Full.
I was too full. I need to take a nap. It's your Aunt Mika. Where you going?
No,
okay.
I'm taking part of my desk.
Okay, you got a desk coming?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do with it?
Huh?
What you gonna do with it?
Putting it up.
Well, ask Brian, does he want it? Just don't throw that away. You don't know what Brian got. Well, go ask him.
I'm gonna give him my monitor.
Well, go ask. You bought a new monitor?
No, I'm getting. No, I'm going to. Like, I'm revamping a bunch of shit, so that's why I'm getting rid of some stuff.
Yeah, go ask Brian. Don't just throw shit away. Okay, girl. All right, baby. Love you. Okay, so that's one fire put out. Mika gonna come clean up Maddie's room, and then she gonna shoot down to the school with me and get Maddie's shit all square. You know, I can't wait to get my baby home. I really can't. Because this whole roommate situation has been more than a notion for me. It really has. And what the fuck? The Lord! Shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me go see. Hey, Princess. Hold on, big sis. Stop yelling at me. Whew. Girl, what I'm pissed about is Maddie called me crying earlier and screaming. Her roommate screaming. The one roommate, she done went out of town and left trash in a closet. And I guess the one girl went to her summer class and she come back. She left at 9 o'clock because she had to take the bus to the class. And because the class started at 11. So about one something, the girl come back home. She opened the front door and the girl screaming, Maddie, Maddie, Maddie. And Maddie run out and Maddie stepping on maggots. The maggots done came from underneath the girl's bedroom door and out the closet. And they all was, and they video called me. They all over the kitchen. They at the doorway. They was in the living room area. And the bitch didn't throw the trash out before she went out of town. And Maddie crying, and I'm crying, and I'm mad because, you shouldn't have to live like that. Not with the amount of rent and gas and lights, and shit, the electric bill and shit that Jay done paid down there. And yeah, you know what? At this point, I talked to Mika just a few minutes ago. Mika gonna go with me next week. I'll leave Monday. I'm gonna be gone Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna come back home Wednesday. I'm gonna go get my baby and bring her home. And I just want to say thank you to you, Princess, because even before Maddie went to school, you started this friendship journey. You are my sister. You ain't even my friend with me, and you have allowed me to complain because this year I complained a lot to you. And I'm just thanking you for allowing me to complain. And this year been a motherfucker with these roommates. And I'm mad. I'm still mad, but my kids cheer me up. People in the chat cheer me up. I don't like a nasty bitch, just like you don't like a nasty bitch. How do you just go out of town and leave trash? And then now Fly done got in and just procreated. You got Flies fucking in the house and making babies and shit. And now, it's just, now, the maintenance guy came though. The cool black maintenance guy, he came and he cleaned everything up. I told May to close her bedroom door and put a towel. underneath the bottom part of the door so the motherfuckers don't come in a room. Maddie said they were trying to crawl in my room. My kids don't have to live like that. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that whole bitch. I'll buy a new one. I'm just it's just disgusting. Cause y'all know maggots like shit that's dead, decaying stuff. So they can lay so flies like decaying stuff. They lay their eggs, they larvae on decaying shit. And this bitch just go out of town and not take out her trash. And she just leave it. And then, girl, Princess, why did the girl call the other roommate and ask the roommate to ask Maddie because she go spray her room? I know you a fucking lie. Ask Maddie. Ask Maddie to do what? Don't play yourself, shorty. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Ask Maddie to go spray her room. Bitch, I never heard of no low life shit like that. Me neither. I get a crackhead to take out my trash. Girl, the shit a crackhead will do for $5. Take this trash out and wash my car. I got you. This bitch, you gotta go past where they put the trash to get out the complex. You knew you was going out of town. And she didn't go out of town. She just left from down there, came to Chicago for her birthday. But bitch, you didn't think. Now one time, let me take this trash out before I leave. Yes, her roommate is truly trifling, do the right thing. Because I don't understand nasty young ladies. When we go out of town, as a family, before we leave this house, my house is clean. I take the trash out. If somebody comes stay down here to make sure my cats is fed and whatnot, they make sure the trash is out by the time I get back. Ain't no dishes in my sink. Everything wiped down, my bathroom clean. It's just people don't have a place of pride. And this bitch, Maddie said she was scared when she heard her roommate coming in screaming. I try to clean my house before I leave. Exactly. No trash. You can leave anything else in your house. You can leave some drawers on the floor. But there's two things that you can't leave when you go out of town. Trash in the trash can and dishes in your motherfucking sink. And there's maggots all over the place. They had to call maintenance and everything else. And then the little apartment lady gonna come and talking to Madison and her other roommate, talking about what was in a common area. Maddie's like, I'm not her maid. I don't take out her trash. Maddie take her own goddamn trash out. That lets you know how she was brought up. Yeah. She type motherfucker to throw a McDonald's bag out of a car instead of just balling the bag up and waiting till you get home and throwing it in the motherfucking trash can. Just trifling. So, and I was laying in my bed, minding my business. I was drinking my coffee. I was watching Batman, The Dark Knight, minding my business, chilling underneath my air conditioner and shit. And then Maddie called me and I get frazzled. I'm like, what? And Maddie's just like, Maddie popping off. And look, the girl ain't there. She won't be back to next week. But that's fine. Because me and Mika leave, Mika and Aston leaving here on Monday. We gonna go get my baby and bring her the fuck back home. Because I'm not going through this shit no more. I don't give a fuck what Maddie do. Maddie ain't never having another roommate. Ever. Your lifestyle ain't even set up for you to have a roommate. And her father was like, you told me I should have just got her an apartment by herself. Yeah. You, this raggedy ass bitch. Oh, I hate a raggedy ass bitch. Just irritating, you know. Just nasty. The type of bitch who wouldn't throw a pad away, shit like that. That's what her room probably looked like. Just nasty. Maddie, you know, I'm proud of Maddie. Maddie kept her room clean down in school, but I pay someone to clean her room here. You know, that's exactly the reason why my kids have to get their own places this year and before. Yeah, because you just can't live with everybody. Everybody ain't meant to be lived with. Yeah, people nasty out here. And they don't care how they keep shit. They just leave shit raggedy, and it just blew my mind. Maddie video chatted me. And I got a strong stomach. I really do. But Maddie turning the camera and showing me everybody ain't like us, baby. You ain't never lied about that. And Maddie showing me all these goddamn maggots. I wish you could come too. We're gonna be staying in the hotel. If you want to ride out, we should be there. I'm gonna leave Monday, late afternoon, because I got a doctor's appointment. I'll be gone Monday, Tuesday, and we coming back Wednesday. But if you change your mind, come on. You can go with us. I would love for you to go. You gotta work. Damn. Whew. One day, baby. One day. One day. Ain't nobody gonna be working. We gonna just be on vacation. Luxuriating. Minding our black ass business. You know. I wanted to ask you, what nationality is she? Black, little black girls. It was 4 roommates, all of them black young ladies. Um, the one young lady, she keep she keep everything clean. Maddie keeps shit clean. The other bitch don't keep shit clean. Hold on, y'all. Let me greet my husband.
Yeah. It is.
Hey, baby. How are you? Who's that? Hey, April. Hey. How you doing? The maintenance man came and he took care of everything.
He saw all that shit.
Yeah, and they made them take pictures to document it. Just bullshit, The one roommate crying and she said, "Oh, give me that." The one roommate crying and she said, and Maddie pissed and I'm upset and I hate being upset because I know you upset. But dude came in to take care of it. Next week we out of here. Trifling hussy. But yeah, my radio show will be on Tuesdays. Okay, so I'm not going to give you all too much because that's an announcement that Princess is going to be making. And when she gives me the flyer for her radio show, which will be on iHeart, I would like for you all to support her. And when I get more information, I will give it to you. She's going to be on from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., the drive home or whatever you're doing. And it will be complete with music and commentary. And okay, but I still want a flyer so I can put it on my pages because I want everybody to support her. So please support my sister, House of the Princess. She will be having a radio show on iHeartRadio. This is Real Deal Holyfield. They picked her because she's amazing. So please support her. I appreciate that. For real, for real. And when she sends me a beautiful flyer, I will be posting it. So if you have iHeart, tune in. Tune in to my girl. She's going to make the flyer tonight. So I will have it tonight and I will post it. So please support because we got to support one another. Because if we don't, who going to? But we not going to support bitches who don't take out the trash and get maggots in the motherfucking house. I just don't know how to feel about this whole thing. My husband was a man. Yes, exactly. She want to know what it's called, Princess. Yes. That's my sister friend. That's my sister friend. I don't know what the name is, so hopefully she can tell us what the name of the show is going to be so we can just support it. So we can support it. I am a big Princess supporter. Shit, that's babe. That's babe. And we had so much fun Friday. We really did. Princess like, I don't know what Roxanne on. She dancing, and I was dancing. And I don't even know how to dance, but you know, I was cutting a little rug. I had a good time. It's so slow, ass bitch. It's still the House of the Princess. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about her show because she knows I love. Oh, you just walked into the fish market. What fish market you at? The one over there on Western. Oh, and I'm thinking, damn, I want some. What do I want to eat today? I'm kind of feeling like go and get some Harry's Gulf Coast shrimp, eat some shrimp and some French fries, and lay on my motherfucking bed. I'm gonna be on the West Coast, but I want to make sure I support. Thank you, Unique. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the 71st Street Fish Market. Okay, girl, what you cooking? Look at me. Bitch got hungry. Like, what you cooking? I think I'm gonna order me some Harry's Gulf Coast shrimp and some spaghetti and some French fries and coleslaw. I'm gonna get my ass in bed, decompress, watch TV. Because today has been a lot. It's been a lot, you know. Because I swear to God, y'all, I don't understand motherfuckers. I don't understand nasty shit, and I hate it nasty. Because I'm not a nasty, filthy motherfucker. Now I got a fucked up ass mouth. Okay, I curse a lot. I smoke my cigarettes and I drink. I'm far from perfect. But y'all ain't never gonna find no maggots in my house. I promise you that. Or a roach. You might find like those centipedes, you know. But other than that, or a spider here and there. I don't fuck with bugs like that. Mm. Oh, that water good. But yeah, so when Princess gives me everything, I will be posting. Let me see. But you mind your own business too. I had no choice. If it ain't, if it don't fit, you must have quit. If it ain't got shit to do with me, I ain't got shit to do with it. And that's it. That's why I just in general just be like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck because I really don't. They got some new shit in there. What they got new in the fish market? Oh, this cat just always smelling my feet. I'm happy. Fish, Dr. Fish, and shark. What? I ain't had a shark fillet in a long time. Last time I cooked a little shark, I put it on a grill on a wooden plank, and I soaked it for a little while in white wine and put it on the grill. What you eat don't make me shit, girl. People don't be understanding that, Queena. They really don't. They really don't. I I have just really tried to elevate myself past bullshit. I'm a firm believer that being happy, saying something kind to someone, is easy. Now I don't have nothing kind to say about the little girl who left the trash and the maggots in my daughter's apartment. But everything else, I'm cool, you know. And Maddie just really touched me earlier when she said, Mommy, you were just so you. I am. Like it or don't like it. You don't like it, I don't. I don't. I'm comfortable with me. Some people just ain't comfortable. That's not my motherfucking problem. You know. But other than those motherfucking maggots in my baby's place, I don't have shit to complain about. I really don't. The 6 people or the 5 people who are here in this live, it goes to show one thing. We are alive. Don't take that shit for granted. What? Oh man. When you get ready to cook it, call me, girl. Video call me, because I want to see it. Oh shit. But when depending on when you gonna cook it, get you a little Tupperware or a Ziploc bag and pour some white wine in it. And you just went to the farmer's market, so you got some herbs and shit. Put one whole piece of herb in it and let it sit in that shit for about 2 hours. You only got a little piece, that's fine. Put a little wine on it. Let it sit for about 2 hours. Then get you a cast iron skillet and put some butter in it. And that herb that was in the bag with the wine, with the fish in it, take that one little herb out and put it in that hot ass butter. And when you start to smell that herb, whatever herb you use, thyme or whatever, and you smell that shit start to perfume in your kitchen, then you're gonna put the piece of shark in. And what you do is then you cut the heat down on low. While it's heating up, you take the shark, you pat it dry, and then you use salt and pepper. Generously salt and pepper. And if you got some garlic, put some garlic in there with those herbs when it's in that skillet with the butter. And then wait till the butter gets a little brown. You want it to be brown. Okay, I'm gonna tell you again. You want the butter to get a little bit brown. And then you're gonna put that shark in there. And you're gonna cook it for 3 minutes on one side. Then you're gonna flip it and cook it 3 minutes on the other side. Now, if you got a lemon, when you do your first flip, squirt it with lemon. So you're gonna flip it total of maybe 3 times. Each time, squeeze a lemon juice on top of it. Then you're gonna take it off, put it on a plate, and give it um and let it rest for a little bit. And while it's sitting there resting, squirt it with some more lemon. Let it rest maybe a minute. And then shit, go to town. Eat it with like some couscous. You or that broccoli you just got, or a good salad. You know, yeah. That shit sound wonderful. I like peanut butter color. Yeah. Like a peanut butter color. Yeah. Get the butter about a peanut butter color. That's very good, country girl queen. Thank you so much. I never thought of that. And that's gonna be some good eating, baby. That's gonna be some good eating. And then if you want to, that peanut butter color butter that's left in whatchamacallit, what you can do is shut up, cat. You could take a little cornstarch and water. What? Or cornstarch with some wine and pour it in that butter and stir it up. And then you could pour that on top of the fish. And if you got some capers, you could put that in there and lemon juice. Ooh wee. Girl, you make me want to come up. Come on, get off. Shut up. Shut your cat. You make me want to cook. Shit. I'm lying. I'm gonna go get some shrimp. But you did inspire me to get some seafood. As soon as you said fish market, I was just like, ooh, that just sounds so good. But yeah, hold on, y'all. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I am hungry. I haven't ate since yesterday, so oh, what did I eat yesterday? Did I eat anything? This supposed to be having a bitch in a chokehold. I don't be hungry at all. Val was like, girl, you gonna blow away if you lose any more weight. I'm like, I hope not. I sincerely hope not. I don't want to blow away. But, you lose weight feels good. I'm gonna try to cook those greens. Ooh, yes. Ooh, that would be good. Mm, girl, you just gotta make sure you call me so I can see it. But other than the maggots, I've had a good day. I've had a good day with you guys. I'm just like, whew, thank you, Father God. Cause I can fly off the handle really easy. I I don't know what kind of greens she. Oh no, I remember what type of greens she got. It was like two different greens that came in a bunch. I forgot what she called them, but Princess was happy the other day. She told me about that farmers market. I was just like, oh we. Hold on, Princess. Sorry about that. Pardon me. Nah, they were calling to, let me know next Monday for the doctor's appointment. Don't eat after midnight. Hold on. Don't eat after midnight. And I could drink water, take my high blood pressure medicine and shit per usual. So I was just like, okay. Um, y'all know C19 fucked everything up. It's never been, it's never taken me this long to ever get a, what's wrong? I'm good. You want to do mama a favor? You want to get mama some scrimps
From what?
from Harry's Gulf Coast Shrimp scrimps.
Order?
Well, I'm gonna go pick it up. We can go together.
Okay.
Okay. You want scrimps too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Cause mama broke. I'm poor, babe. Well, when you put that desk out there, make sure it's up against the fence neatly so you don't hear nothing. And some those
Alex had asked Kitty have it, but one of the pieces snapped.
what piece now?
One of the parts that keep the thing up. So I'm not
There's
getting.
nothing you could do to it.
Nah, and I refuse to give anything to anybody that's broken.
Go tell your brother to come here.
He's asleep. It's fine.
He sleep? Okay.
Plus, when he moves, he'll have a bunch of money to get the furniture.
Well, they giving him $25,000. So we'll drive up there to make sure he okay, and I help him decorate his apartment. She got collard and kale, yeah. Up there. One bunch is a cross between collard and kale. Yeah, I need you to take a picture of that because I'm very interested to see what that looks like. You said you want some scrimps? Yeah, I'm gonna order my scrimps so when I get there, they done. I can pick. I already took an antacid. It's been a long, stressful day. But yeah, shit. I'm gonna give me something to eat. You're not a fan of greens. You told me that. I know a few people that they not fans of greens. Oh, I can eat a pot of greens with some cornbread. You don't like kale? I love kale. And when you cook kale down, if you boil them with the greens, they taste just like greens. Oh, but I could eat some greens with some onion on top of it, and a piece of cornbread with my fingers. Baby, I can dirty work some greens, honey. That's why I like wintertime. She said she just got 5 colossal scrimps. Girl. Just regular cornbread and some hot water cornbread. Or like in the wintertime, eating some beans, like some 7-bean beans with some good smoked turkey meat in it. Just flavorful with some onion, green onion chopped up on top of it, with a little hot sauce in your bed, watching your TV with a big ass cup of water or can of ginger ale, watching TV and minding your motherfucking business. Mm. See, I like summertime because you can have your windows open, but I really love winter and fall. I really love the winter and fall. So you can just eat and chill. They look like collards with curly ends. Oh, wow. Or even some hush puppies. Cleaner. Girl, you playing with my emotions right now. Some hush puppies with a little hot sauce on them. I'm slightly getting aroused. Whew. But y'all know me. And the one thing y'all do know is a motherfucker like me loves soul food. Like people like, well, what's your favorite food? And I just always say soul food. Anything in the soul food family, with the exception of fucking okra, mm-mm, and French food and Mexican. French and Mexican are like right there. They my number twos. It's not a number 2 and 3. But the amazing, ooh, the Colas has the best hush puppies. Girl, y'all playing with me now. And Princess would throw in the Colas in that motherfucker. Man, if y'all ever in Chicago, go to this place called the Colas. Shit. The Cola's so motherfucking good. And they hush puppies are the bomb. So I think I'm gonna get me some scrimps, spaghetti, coleslaw, and some hush puppies. That's gonna be my dinner tonight. Me and my husband can share a bag of scrimps. I'm gonna lay in bed and talk shit to him and eat my hush puppies, baby. Oh, I gotta get to the doctor, y'all. Y'all see that line? Yeah, it's time. I just ain't got $861 to spend on it, but I'm gonna have to ask the husband because this line getting a little bit too deep. I don't like that. But yeah, I don't know. Hush puppies and just cornbread, just soul food so good. Soul food so good. People don't even be understanding. In the wintertime, I cook. And I can't wait to move, y'all. Y'all pray for me and my family that this deal goes through and we can get this place. Because I want this place really bad. I talk about it a lot to Princess and Low Key and Val. I be like, I want this place. I want this place. The kitchen, it needs to be completely gutted, but it's a nice size. I can have a big ass island. You know, the reason why I want a big kitchen is because when all my kids in town and they visiting me, thank you, my queen. I could be in, and my kids love their mama's cooking. And y'all know what be crazy? I hate when motherfuckers say, you don't look like you could cook. The fuck does that mean? But y'all know what I've been thinking about? Mm. And this is Low Key's fault. I might have to curse her out. Excuse me. She put this on my mind the other day. And I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Val was doing a live. And Low Key, I guess she typed in the chat that she was cooking. She was making some ziti. That is a very, very New York thing. I had never had baked ziti before moving to New York. I think I might make some baked ziti tomorrow. Some baked ziti and some fried chicken. Uh-huh. And she made some greens the other day. Those motherfuckers look so good. I'm happy my girlfriends, y'all know how to cook. What is it? It's ziti. It's a noodle. Like I had never had baked ziti until I moved to New York. And she might be taking her afternoon nap. See, I know not to call Val It's like mostaccioli. Mm-hmm. What you do, I haven't made it since I left New York. But you take a ziti noodle, which looks like mostaccioli, and you boil it like you would a macaroni noodle. And you take your meat, almost like spaghetti, and you cook that meat down, and you combine the meat with that. But I'm missing a step. I'm missing a step, and I don't remember what step I'm missing. But I had never had baked ziti. And my good girlfriend, hold on, y'all. Hello. I'm doing a live right now. Can you possibly come in and just okay, so basically one of my girlfriends met her through YouTube, girl. Why is she from Wyandotte? Mm. No, she's wonderful. But she was making baked ziti the other day. And I got a few ladies like, what is it? I know you boil the noodles and you make meat, but what else am I missing in the spaghetti sauce, either marinara? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello. You boil the noodles and you boil them al dente, and then you fry up the chopped meat with onions, peppers, whatever you like. You season it up, and then you add the sauce, and then you have ricotta cheese.
Okay,
and
someone
mozzarella
just
cheese.
asked, do you put ricotta in it?
Yes, ricotta cheese. But the ricotta has to be room temperature. You don't put it in there cold. You spit it out to let it warm up. And you actually grate the mozzarella cheese. You buy the block. It's better than buying the pre-shredded.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just put it in the pan and you add each ingredient, a little at a time, so it doesn't dry out from the sauce. And you always make sure you have extra jars of sauce to top it off. And I always top it off with like oregano or any type of Italian seasoning and more of the mozzarella. You want it to be soupy when you put it in the oven.
Okay, so you hear her saying you want it to be soupy when you put it in the oven. So like, okay, because I haven't made baked ziti in years. And when my girlfriend was talking about baked ziti the other day, every time I hear that, it like triggers something in me. This is the woman who taught me how to make baked ziti, and she is the woman who introduced me to Carolina hot sausage, which also sent me into labor. But so like, so whatever you're gonna bake it in, basically, once your meat is cooked, you put the noodles in, you put some meat in, you put a little ricotta.
You put the noodles in first inside the pan.
All of them?
You can ration it.
Okay.
So you don't overflow. The best thing is to use one of those aluminum pans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the deep one.
Right. The one that you would put a pot roast in or something.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let this truck go by. Okay.
Mhm. And then you add them in a little at a time. And like I said, the most important is make sure you have some sauce left over so you can add it towards the end.
Okay.
And you sprinkle the cheese on top and whatever Italian seasonings you want to use.
Do you foil the top of it?
You can, but everything is pretty much done. All you're doing is melting the cheese.
Okay. Yeah, because the
I mean,
meat is
I've done
cooked.
it either way. I've done it with oil or without.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you.
Too.
Girl, I just had a whole moment today. How come Maddie called me, child, and told me that her roommate went out of town
Oh.
and left her trash? And there was maggots coming out the girl's room, out of a closet, coming out, and all in the kitchen and all in the living room.
How long did she have the garbage there for?
I mean, from the sound of it, this sound like, seriously, I ain't even trying to be funny, sis. This shit sound like 4th of July food. She said it was ribs, salmon, deviled eggs, shrimps, just all sorts of shit. And this bitch go out of town and this hoe don't take out the trash. And when Maddie's other roommate came in, the roommate screaming, Maddie, oh my God, Maddie. Maddie's laying down, getting ready to take her midday nap. She hear her roommate screaming. And you know, Maddie ain't big as a minute. She went out there thinking that maybe somebody's attacking her roommate. And the girl's like, watch out, watch out. Maddie's stepping on Maggie's girl.
Ew.
But the maintenance man came and cleaned it up.
Oh, okay.
And it's just, you know, but me and Aston and my girlfriend Mika, we gonna go down there next week on Monday after my doctor's appointment. And we gonna get Maddie back home.
Oh, okay. She went back early.
No, her school was over in May, but her lease wasn't up to July.
Oh, okay.
And you know, she still has friends down there that she wanted to hang out with. And the place got a nice ass pool, you know, so utilize that shit. Your daddy pay enough for it.
Yeah.
But just the fact that this little motherfucker didn't think to take out her trash, girl, just itch my ass. just bothers me. But you know, and Queena in the chat says that was a week ago. So that trash has to be, she left the other day. She's not coming back to next week. So she has been in that house with that trash since the 4th of July.
That's nasty.
Right. You know, and that just really, you know, it had me on 10, you know, because I just, you know, I feel a certain way. You know how I keep my house. You know, I ain't never been no messy ass person. You know, Maddie's room might be something to be desired, but it ain't nasty.
Yeah.
You know, before you go out of town, you make sure your kitchen's clean and you make sure your trash is empty.
Most importantly, the trash.
Yeah, the trash, especially the trash. You know what I mean? So when Maddie called me screaming and damn near in tears, now my blood pressure going up. You know, I'm happy I don't got sugar no more. You know, I ain't got the sugar, you know, but my blood pressure went up. Cause you know, you be wanting your kids to be equipped to handle everything, but who can handle maggots?
Yeah.
That's just a different level of repugnance. And Princess said it's entirely too hot. Exactly. The bitch didn't take out the trash. But girl, whatever she was doing, she should have took out the fucking trash. And
the trash was cooking.
The trash was cooking. But girl, wait a minute. I got one more thing if I get off the phone. Girl, why did the roommate call the other roommate? Oh, hold me.
Why did she do what?
Why did the roommate who's gone call the other roommate and ask her, can you ask Maddie, can she spray my room? Bitch.
Fuck no.
Wow.
Just the nerve. Maddie was like, the fuck I look like Terminex? The fuck?
So did they get management?
Maintenance came and took care of it. How was your garden, sweetie?
So it's clean.
It's good. Actually, it's doing well. I wasn't even going to do a garden, but you know, my grandbaby inspired me. She was like, "Yeah, can we plant some vegetables, cucumbers?" And I said, "Okay." So I just planted a tomato plant and a cucumber plant. And then I was like, this isn't enough for me.
I know that ain't enough for you, girl. You done grew heads of lettuce, cabbage.
Yeah. So then I decided to
what have you grown?
More.
What's all in the garden?
I grew two types of eggplant, the
Okay.
Japanese and regular eggplant, two types of cucumbers, and okra. What else did I
You know,
do?
we don't like no
Three
okra,
different types of
but we
tomatoes.
support you. Did you grow any heirloom tomatoes?
I did beef sticks and the sweet sunshine. Those are the little yellow ones. And I can't remember whatever. And what the other tomatoes are. And I grew jalapenos
What?
and regular bell peppers.
Oh
But
wow.
I'm gonna put once it goes down, I'm going to put my collards in, my collard seeds,
Damn.
and
In
my
August?
Marlboro spinach.
What? Wait a minute. Why are you planting the collards so late?
Because it's too hot for collards right now because they'll bolt. Like I'm gonna put them in like probably next week or whatever, and they'll be done because actually they're the best once the frost hits them. Like
Really?
I could, yep.
So are you growing it in NY or the other place? I don't want to put your business out.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You know, these
Right, cause you know that garden better.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the New York garden and then the other place I can. You know, I'm
Okay.
not there enough, and it's too hot there.
For real?
Yeah, it's way too hot for me not to, not to be there to tend to it.
What? But I don't understand. I thought it needed to be hot to grow.
Yeah, but you need water too.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
got
have people that taking care of everything else, but I don't want to ask them to. Can you take care of my vegetable garden?
Well, just make sure if you took any pictures, please send me some. Hey, have you ever grown carrots?
I did.
Shut
I did a couple
up.
of times. I did. They come out all lifted and crooked.
But I mean, can you eat them?
Yeah.
So carrots just grow in the ground and you just pull them up. So like if you took a carrot top,
I use the seed.
yeah, but I'm just saying like if I took a carrot top and cut it and put it in water, would it root and could I plant it and grow a whatchamacallit?
I'm sure, yeah.
You remember I grew that potato plant, girl. Let me tell y'all. So this is a few years back. It was doing C19.
The longest potato ride.
And I had a purple, it wasn't a purple potato, it was a potato. I don't know what kind of, it wasn't a purple potato though.
It was a sweet potato because
It wasn't
purple.
The vines were purple, yep.
Yeah, so it's sweet potato.
So I had these sweet potatoes and I cooked all of them but one. And it was sitting over by my pots and it started sprouting. So I seen I was like, I called her and I was like, hey girl, look, I video calling her because this my all around plant lady. And I was like, what should I do with this? And she was like, put in some dirt, put it outside. So I planted it in a flower pot, a big flower pot. That motherfucker sprouted so many vines. It was beautiful. And I'm sending her pictures and shit. You know, this the woman who her grass, her husband, and her, I don't know what ex-husband, excuse me. They like family to me. But I don't know what the fuck they used to do to their grass. And she told me once, I was like, why your grass don't look real? It was real grass. I think she told me they put Coca-Cola in the grass.
Yeah, I forget what the mixture was, but Coca-Cola definitely was part of it. It was
Coca-Cola. And I guess her husband would water that or she would water it with
the
ex-husband. I'm sorry. It's just so new. It's new. It's going to take time. But I understand. Ex-husband. That motherfucker had that grass. That shit looked like grass carpet. It didn't even look real. And I'm
it don't look like that anymore, though.
It don't. Girl, do the Africans still live next door?
No.
Okay. You know, I got 2 grandbabies, girl.
I know.
Girl, when I get off my live and get off this phone, I'm going to text you so many pictures. Girl, if that little girl don't look like She looked like a real, real pretty Craig.
Wow.
She looked like a grandmama. And when I
Well,
called,
yeah, I didn't see his baby. I
oh, I'm gonna send you some
saw
pictures.
the other
You
baby.
seen Jack's baby.
Yeah.
Baby, when I tell you, when I call Asa and he put he gives her the phone, or if I video chat him, he give her the phone. Girl, she just be smiling with those little rice teeth in her mouth, and it just warms my whole heart. Girl, she could make me smile even on my worst day, and she just be happy, and she start to clap her hands when she see me. I'm like, see, that's appreciation for your granny. And Asa says she don't even act like that with people, girl. She love her grandmama. I was like, oh. So probably in August, I'm gonna go to this store called Primark, and I'm gonna buy both my granddaughters some clothes, but they're gonna be more like fall, winter clothes, because that's what they got out now. And I'm gonna send them off. And girl, I got so much shit to tell you, but
Wow.
these
All right, once I bring my groceries
yeah,
in,
put your groceries away.
Jump
and
in your chat to
yes,
see what y'all
please do.
talking about.
Yes, and if you can, I know there's a lot to ask. Just like in a separate, like not on my lab, but can you like write down your recipe and so I can screenshot it so I can share it to the ladies?
Okay.
All right, I love you, honey.
Love you too.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right, bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, I love her. Oh, I love me some her. Whew. She was my first friend when I was living out in New York on Long Island. I didn't have no friends. I didn't have no touchstones. And she had known Craig, her and her ex-husband from high school. And she just opened my world up to baked ziti. And she wasn't no gardener back then. She started gardening later on down the line. But she is a phenomenal mother. She was a phenomenal wife. She's been a phenomenal sister to me. She's a great gardener. Anything about a plant, I can call and ask her. She always got an answer for me. She always answers my phone calls. She is just miraculous. And guess what? Her mama, not my mama. Her mama, the one who taught me how to cook chitlins over the phone. I didn't make chitlins. Seriously, I didn't make chitlins till I was married to Jay. And I called her and I was like, I want to make some chitlins. And I don't want to say her name, you know. I said, we just gonna call her C. I want to make some chitlins. She was like, child, she was like, hold on. And she got her mama on the three-way, Miss M. And her mama walked me through how to make chitlins. I ain't even gonna lie. I followed everything her mama told me to do. I make a mean motherfucking pot of chitlins. And my chitlins be so clean, you don't even smell them cooking in the house. My chitlins so damn good. I have to tell my Alex and Aston, don't eat them. If you don't believe me, you need references, ask Princess. Ask Princess about how I almost choked Alex because he damn near tried to eat a whole pot of chitlins. But Miss C, my girl C, her mama told me how to make those chitlins. And I made those chitlins first time I ever made them. I made those motherfuckers to perfection. Now, I was a chitlin eater because my mama made chitlins and my grandmama made chitlins. But just growing up, when I was a child, I didn't like chitlins because I was like, I don't want to be in the kitchen, you know. So I just never seen how they were made, but my mama showed me how to clean chitlins. And, you know, nowadays they got the already clean chitlins. All you got to do is unthaw them and turn them inside out and make sure they still good and clean and cook them. But her mama showed me how to cook those damn chitlins. I cooked those chitlins. It was my first time ever making chitlins. And those motherfuckers was scrumptious. And then the bitch got clever. Then I start adding little hog maws to my chitlin shit. And I'm just a chitlin cooking motherfucker. And my chitlins is really good. Really good. It ain't nothing like a wintertime. I just put potato, onion, and garlic. Girl, yes. Yes, Lord. I love me some chitlins. And, chitlins ain't for everybody. But for those of you who do fuck with chitlins, I love you. I love you more than people who don't eat chitlins. People be saying, oh, that's slave food. I don't give a fuck. Shit, if it was good enough for our great grandparents, it's good enough for me. And then your great grandparents lived in some bell pepper, yes. You put potatoes in yours. Now, I never heard, Queena, about putting potatoes in my chitlins. Now, my mama did tell me that if something is ever too salty, she said, peel a potato and cut the potato in half and put the potato in whatever that's salty, and the salt can draw out in the potato. But I never put potato on my chitlins. I take shortcuts. So I go buy the bag of the bag with bell peppers and onions already cut up. Oh, you cut them small. Yeah, I don't like no big old chunks of potatoes and anything. I like my potatoes to be cut up. And you know, Miss C from New York, her mama she walked me through cooking these chitlins, and my chitlins only got better over time. My first batch of chitlins I ever made, only me and Alex ate them, but he ate damn near the whole pot. You cut right. Oh, but you know what, Queena? That's interesting that you would say that, because my chitlins don't fail. So I never thought about using a potato to cut the smell, because my chitlins don't be stinking. Now I get those, I think they call Aunt Betsy's. And what I do is I let them thaw, right? And I done taught Aston how to do it. I let them thaw. And then what I do is I turn them in. Well, I might do it, I might not. But what I do is once they thaw, I take my scissors and I cut them. I cut them in strips, like just cut down the chitlin, like this the chitlin. I'm just cutting, cutting, cutting. And then once I do that, I give them a real, real good rinse. Then I put them in my pot and I cook them with nothing but the water, nothing, no seasoning, nothing. So I do a first cook down. I cook them for about 2 hours, right? Then I get it like a strainer type thing, and I take the chitlins out and I put them like in a colander, and then I rinse them again with water, right? And I shake them real hard. Then I wash my pot out, and in that pot I take chicken broth, right? And I take like some crow chicken, the powdered chicken seasoning. It's not really a seasoning. You use it for like broths and shit like that. You can use whatever you want. And I put that in there. And then I add my chitlins back in that water, right? Because now it's gonna catch all that flavor. I don't put no whole bunch of water in it, because I want it to really just capture everything. And then I add black pepper, I add red, green, and yellow bell pepper, and I add onion to it. And add a bay leaf, and I might add like a clove of garlic or something, and put that shit in there. Bouillon, thank you. And I just let it cook like that, and I let it cook on the stove for hours on low. By the time my chitlins finish cooking, it ain't even that much chewing you gotta do. I also put hog maws in it, but I cut my hog maws up small too. And I dump those hog maws in there, and baby, that's some good ass eating. But see, when I make chitlins, I like to make spaghetti, coleslaw. I get already made coleslaw. But I make a small thing of spaghetti, get already made coleslaw, and I fry me a few pieces of fish. No, I haven't, Queena. I haven't had it. But if you fry chitlins, I'm gonna need you to come to Chicago. Okay? Um, and I need you to come and stay with me for a few days. And I'm gonna need you to fry me some chitlins because I heard fried chitlins is fine. Oh, a bitch love chitlins. I love pig ears and pig feet. And people be racist, like within the black community, because people, like I said, say shit, wild shit to me. Like, you don't look like you can cook. You don't look like you eat chitlins. How the fuck do people who eat chitlins look? I'm just asking for a friend. Man. But like I said, it ain't nothing like soul food. You never had any. You was just asking. Maybe we can Google that shit and see how we fry some chitlins. I know you probably got to cook them first, like boil them. And then I'm sure you got to bread them. Because if you just take a chitlin after it's just been freshly cleaned and breaded, I just don't feel like that's gonna be enough. I need my chitlins to boil. But you know what? In the wintertime, I'm gonna take maybe 3 little pieces of chitlin and I'm gonna bread it and I'm gonna fry it. I'm gonna do it live when I do it and let you know what it tastes like. You know, I'm thinking like a chitlin might give you a crackling feeling. I don't know if that texture will be good for me. Um, like the only food I don't fuck with is okra. Like I always be telling y'all, I fucking hate okra. I don't know what what it is. It's my mama forcing me as a child to eat it. And it had those little slimy ass balls. Now I had my share of balls. But I didn't like that. Like I fucking hate. I can't stand okra, and it's crazy because when I make gumbo, I do put okra in it. But when I make my bowl, put my rice in it, and I put my gumbo on top of the rice, I will sit there. I have a little bitty tiny fork, and I will pick all the okra out of my bowl and put it back in the pot. I can't stand okra. And what's so crazy? Okra is native to Africa, and it's a very large component in a lot of African cooking. Now, y'all know I follow a lot of shit on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube that's food related, and I seen this one dish is green, but it has so much okra slime in it. I was like, I'll pass. And I love African food. You know, I'm not past eating nothing, but I can't fuck with okra. Let me take y'all back to New York again with Lady C, the beautiful woman who called me. Well, that I called to ask about the baked ziti. I was pregnant with my daughter Amanda, and me and her were hanging out one day, and I was like, I'm so hungry. And she said, have you ever had a Cuban sandwich? I'm like, no. She was like, let's go. And we got in my car and we drove up Fifth Avenue. I want to say it was Fifth Avenue. And we drove to this little place. It was a bodega. I didn't know what the fuck a bodega was. Mind you, I'm new to New York. Okay, somebody just drove by playing some music. So we go in this bodega. There was nothing in this motherfucker. They had like 3 canned goods, 1 bag of ice. I think a cat was walking around. They had some soda. And they didn't have shit else. But there was this old woman. They didn't even have a real counter. But there was this old woman, and she had a table, and she made me a Cuban sandwich. I'm looking. The lady had a big ass brick wrapped up in foil. She took like some sort of piece of pork, a piece of ham, some white cheese, some mustard, Y'all can't hear none of that? Oh, my noise cancellation worked well. And they sprayed the bread with something, and they put that bread, and the sandwich started off this thick. I'm not fucking lying to you all. The sandwich was this thick. By the time that woman gave me that sandwich, that motherfucker was about this thin. It had mustard and pickles, some sort of pork and ham. She got a sandwich and I got a sandwich. We got to the car and Amanda was hungry because she was in my stomach. I took one and it was wrapped in foil and wax paper. I took one half of that sandwich out. I bit into that motherfucker. And I looked at her and I smashed one whole half of that sandwich. I said, I have to go back in. I went back in and bought another one to take home to eat later. So I had a whole sandwich and a half sandwich. What was that recipe? Country girl. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Hello? Yes, ma'am. Why? So this is low key, you guys. And I called her initially before calling my other Long Island girlfriend. And hey Sparkle. And she was making baked ziti last week. So my good girlfriend who lives out that way too, I asked her, I was like, well, how do you make the baked ziti? Because I made it when I lived out there. And I was telling people in my chat, before moving to New York, I never heard of baked ziti. Now, Princess said manicotti. We had manicotti here, but we didn't have baked ziti. And she gonna text me like how she do hers. I'm gonna screenshot it and share it. And I would appreciate if you can do the same. I think manicotti is the stuffed shells. Yeah. No, but see, manicotti is more of a Chicago thing. Baked ziti, no, not manicotti, mostaccioli. A lot of people here, like when you have a party, birthday party, funeral, whatever, they make, especially when you black. It don't even make a difference you black or white. Everybody got mostaccioli. I mean manicotti. It's one of them. Mostaccioli. She said I said mostaccioli. Yes, ma'am. So Mastacholi is like baked ziti, but the difference is the cut of the noodle. Like ziti noodles are cut straight across. Mastacholi noodles are cut at an angle at the ends. I think it's the same thing, but I had never heard of baked ziti until my girlfriend from out there said, I'm making baked ziti. I'm like, what the fuck is ziti? She was like, you don't know what ziti is? It's like an East Coast thing. Baked ziti, I had never heard of baked ziti. And everybody in New York knows how to make baked ziti. So she made me a plate. And I don't remember how I got the plate. I don't know if Craig went to pick it up or her husband dropped it off, but I remember eating it and the shit changed my life. So she said, girl, and I was telling everyone I might make some tomorrow with some fried chicken. So she said she boils her noodles until they al dente. And then she said she does her meat. And then it's ricotta cheese. I think she said Parmesan, but she said use the brick and grate it yourself. Oregano, the spaghetti sauce. Um, Now, Low Key says she makes a meat sauce. Can you just come into my chat, sweetie? If you don't mind. Thank you so much. So that was Low Key. Now she said she make a meat sauce, Lady Firesign. Now, Lady Firesign, you all, is the beautiful woman that I spoke to on the phone. You know, oh, you said yes, a meat sauce. Okay, so you didn't tell me to make a meat sauce. I ain't made no damn baked ziti since I left New York. And like I said, baked ziti, it has to be an East Coast thing because motherfuckers in Chicago, they do the hold on, the mastacholi, which is kind of like baked ziti, but baked ziti is better. Man, Lady Firesign, and y'all from the same neck of the woods, and y'all know the same people. We ain't gonna talk about it on here. But honey, Lady Firesign, because I was pregnant and I was always hungry. And this was during a time that the OJ Simpson trial was going on. And she would eat, she would cook, and and me and her would literally be on the phone all day watching the OJ Simpson trial. So she had made this baked ziti good and early. She sent that damn baked ziti to my house because we only live right around the corner from each other. I was like, what the fuck? This is one. I think she might have gave me a piece of garlic bread with it. That shit was so motherfucking good. I laid in bed and watched the OJ trial and honey. And then I was like, hey, I need to make it. And she laughed. And I said, I'm gonna come pick you up. And me and her went to Wall Bounce. Because I used to be a little bougie when I was out there. I used to like to go to Wall Bounce on Main Street. That was the bougie store. It kind of reminded me of a middle of the road Whole Food. And baby, I went and picked her up and we went to Wall Bounce. And I was like, what do I need? And she was getting the shit I needed. And I dropped her off at home and called her when I got home. And motherfuckers didn't have no cell phones back then. And I called her and she walked me through that shit. And I made my first baked ziti. Craig was fucking crazy. That nigga was like, yo, this is crazy. And I think I fried some chicken because chicken just go well with everything. I don't give a fuck. Chicken's my favorite fried food. But that damn baked ziti, it just changed my life. And then you could eat off of it for a few days and shit. And that's all because of my New York first friend I ever had in New York, lady friend, Lady Firesign. Well, Lady Firesign taught me. So then the other day, when Low Key was making ziti, Val was doing a live, and I guess low key said in the chat, I'm cooking, I'm making baked ziti. It triggered something in my head. I was just like, damn, I want some baked ziti. See, this the shit. These be the reasons I miss living in New York. I really loved living out on Long Island. I'm not even gonna lie to you, cause I made a friend for life in Lady Fireside. I learned how to make baked ziti. I got to taste Carolina sausage. Me and her used to, we used to go get these charcuterie boards, and we would get cast and cream, and we just thought we was doing the most, baby. We had a good time, you know. The secret is mixing the Italian seasoning, grated Parmesan, and ricotta cheese together. And that's what Lady Firesign said. She said, make sure you take the ricotta out and let it get to room temperature. That way, I guess it can spread better. Because that's what I do when I make my lasagna. But if you all have never had baked ziti, both these ladies are gonna give me their recipe, and I'm gonna post both of them. Try it. Like it's such a great substitute for spaghetti. You know what I mean? You can have baked ziti and a salad, some garlic bread, and freeze it too. You know, it is and if you don't eat it all, yes, freeze it. Put that shit in a Ziploc bag, get all the air out of it, wrap that bag in foil, write on it with a Sharpie marker, baked ziti. And when you want some more, take that shit out, let it unthaw, warm that shit up. You know, yeah, once something sits for a day, it always tastes better. That's like dressing, candy yams, you know, or even a pot roast. You know, you let that shit sit overnight, you put it in the refrigerator, you warm you up some the next day, and the shit always tastes better. But I miss Long Island or greens. Oh, yes, definitely greens taste better the next day. You ain't never lied about that. But my thing about, you know what I miss about Long Island? I miss going to Roosevelt Field. I used to love going to Roosevelt Field. And I done found me a place, Lady Firesign here, that makes a mean ass Cuban sandwich. You just had me so turned out on food. You remember that time I was going fighting the Pathmark parking lot because that woman hit my Land Cruiser? You remember that shit? Mm-hmm. They still open. Ooh, with some potato salad. Lord have mercy, I'm just so hungry. But I'm holding up and let traffic die down, and me and Anthony gonna go get some scrimps and some spaghetti, some hush puppies, and some coleslaw. That's gonna be my dinner for the night. But then wow, Roosevelt Field's still open. I used to love Roosevelt Field. I used to love driving out to the end of Long Island to Montauk. And living out on Long Island really made me appreciate going to Manhattan. You know what I mean? I remember now, low key, I don't know if you remember this, but Lady Firesign, you remember that airplane blew up over East Moriches Inlet? Now that day, me and Lady Firesign was on the phone. We was talking. We was on the phone, house phones. Cause bad bitches like us still have house phones. So we was on the house phone, and I was laying in bed, and we was talking, and we heard boom. I was like, damn, did someone let off fireworks over there? She was like, I don't know if East Moriches Inlet is in Queens or not, but I heard the explosion, and she heard it too. And we were like, damn, that was a big ass motherfucking fireworks. So we just was like, okay. And whatever we was watching, it stopped, and the special report came up. Why is my cat doing this? See, this bitch trying to make me feel bad. Hold on. Here, I'll give you some treats. You don't have to do that. You really don't have to do that. Look at this shit. You don't have to act like that. Don't embarrass me. I don't have any moist wet treats. I gotta get you some. Shut up. Yeah, so this is all we have left. So I gotta get you some when I go get me some scrumps, okay? Here. So whatever we was watching was preempted because that explosion happened. It was like probably around this time, maybe 5 o'clock time in New York. And it was just crazy because we heard that, oh no, that out east, sorry, but happened in Queens area too few years, wait, two a few years back in a residential neighborhood. See, I don't remember that. I just remember that plane going up and they said it was in East Mauritius because I remember who was our president at the time? I think it was Baby Bush. It might have been Baby Bush. I don't remember. It was one of their asses. But I remember they shut down Sunrise Highway because the president was coming out there to go look, and they were showing like on the news. Because by the time, the news people got out there, it was nighttime and it looked like hell. Like, because the water was on fire and shit. And it was just really scary. You don't remember that? Look that up, low key. Girl, we heard it. Me and Lady Firestein, we was on the phone. And I was like, damn, they letting off fireworks like that? And that wasn't close to us. But that's how loud the explosion was, because me and her spent a hell of a lot of time on the phone. We talked every day for hours. We were housewives, you know what I mean? But we heard that shit and it was crazy. And it was like, well, what, we just let it go. And we didn't realize what happened until, that special report shit pop up. And by then, I think we might have got off the phone. But once the special report shit popped up, me and her were like, oh my God, 1997. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we heard that shit. And you just, we ain't used to shit blowing up. You know what I mean? 96. Okay. We used to hearing like motherfucker let off like a quarter stick of dynamite, 4th of July shit. That shit was different. Cause you could tell it was far away, but it was really, really loud. And, people were talking about, they weren't sure what it was at first. And then, they were talking to people who live close to the water. And motherfuckers was just saying, like, people who had been sitting at the beach or, sitting on their patio deck, motherfuckers were like, the plane was flying and it just exploded. It didn't crash. They said the motherfucker exploded. And we heard that shit. I was just like, that's why, when I be trying to explain to people, and only people who come from New York understand certain New York things, or if you've been to New York several times, it's like the World Trade Center. You don't understand how big they were until you see them. I had seen them from ground level, but Craig decided one day he wanted to be romantic. And he took me on a helicopter ride. We went to Manhattan. We had a car service. It took us to Manhattan. It took us to the heliport. And we got on a helicopter. And it flew us all down, I want to say maybe the East River. And it flew us around the 2 World Trade Centers. And this was nighttime. And they were lit up at nighttime. It was beautiful. So you have to you would have to be there to see, to understand how big these things were. You know what I mean? But New York is like literally one of the backdrops of my life. I I couldn't live any place else but Chicago or New York or our place in the DR. You know, it's some about there that will always be home to me. The one I spoke happened in 2021 in Queens, New York. Crashed into people's houses, very big. What? Oh my God, 2001. Now, Aston was born in 2001. Mm, mm. I didn't hear about that, you know, and it was a passenger plane. So it must have been leaving what, like LaGuardia or JFK? Okay. Took off from JFK. Shut your mouth. Girl, I never heard. Lady Firestone, do you remember that? I don't know why I don't remember that. Maybe because 9/11 had happened in 2001. It was just a lot of shit going on. Damn. Damn. Because, well, JFK, is JFK Queens too? Because I know LaGuardia is in Queens. But is JFK in Queens? I don't know. But y'all know what airport I hated? Motherfucking Newark. I couldn't stand Newark Airport. I hated leaving out of Newark. But then I found out because of Lady Fire Sign, because I had to fly my son to he was flying in from Chicago, my oldest boy, and he flew into MacArthur. I didn't even know that was a airport out on Long Island. You know, now I flew into Teterboro before, but that's only because we were on a private plane. But you know, I didn't know about MacArthur. And when I found out about MacArthur, I was just like, oh, this is convenient shit. But it's still something about going to the airport. It's in Queens too. Queens is big as fuck. But it's just something about airport energy. I prefer LaGuardia to JFK. That's all I'm saying. And I just love going to the airport because that means I'm getting on the airplane. I'm going somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. I quietly hate when I have to drop people off at the airport because I be feeling like I should be on that airplane going somewhere. All right, honey. Damn, so JFK and LaGuardia are both on Queens, but they at different ends. Now I can't even remember what JFK looked like. I done flew in and out of LaGuardia so many times. Like that was like second home. Like when you done been to the airport so many times that you know the people when you going through the scanny thing, I'm just like this shit's crazy. And I never personally flew out of MacArthur. I've only flew out. I got flew out of LaGuardia, JFK, or Newark. And once again, couldn't stand Newark Airport. I don't got nothing against New Jersey at all. But it was just something like it just wasn't fancy enough for me. I'm just like, ew, bottom of the barrel. Um, I'm a LaGuardia girl. I love New York. That's really all I can say. It's just it's gritty. You know, people be like, people in New York are mean. I didn't meet no whole bunch of mean ass people in New York. I damn, somebody just drove past down my street and I could smell the weed from their car. All the way up here on the second floor. They was boofing. But I love New York. Like, you know, I will forever be grateful to Craig, to Lady Fire, just for showing me parts in New York. You know, shit I would just see on TV. You know, I wasn't living in New York when I found out that Willie Burgers had closed down. I was all the way in Chicago. Bitch was hurt. I was like, I was only gonna go back to New York to go to Willie Burgers. You know, I found out Willie Burgers closed. That place was epic. And they also serve red Kool-Aid. You know, me and Craig would drive all the way from Long Island, all the way to Harlem. I think it was 145th. I really want to say it was 145th. But we would drive all the way out there just to go get a motherfucking Willie Burger. If you're not from New York and you're not in the age range when Willie Burger was around, you just not gonna understand. They give you a cheeseburger with red Kool-Aid, man. You know, New York just changed my whole shit. That's the first place I ever had oxtails. I never had oxtails until I lived in New York. Oxtails, rice, and peas. And I'm not gonna lie to you, New York oxtails, rice, and peas ain't like Chicago's oxtail, rice, and peas because they use little tiny peas in New York. Here they use big beans, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Um, what else New York hit me in the head about? Like I had never went down on Delancey. Craig was taking me down on Delancey, you know, and I got to see New York. You know, I had never heard of a doobie. That's a hairstyle that the Dominicans do. You know, I I just really, really love New York. And I don't know if it's just the state. It's the state, it's the people, you know. And the one thing, seriously, ladies, if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. Niggas from New York ain't like no other man in the United motherfucking States. A New York nigga swag just so sick. You know, I personally was wearing Timberlands before I even knew anything about New York. Doobie is sold in the beauty store. What? Well, in New York, you know, that was like a blowout and a flat iron, and they wrapped that shit up. That's what they called it in New York, like just a straight flat iron. They called it a doobie. Princess, you be knowing everything, baby. You know what, Princess? We gonna talk off of here. We need to go to New York. Cause I supposed they went for the Tribeca Film Festival when my son was graduating. You know, we just need to go stay there a few days. I don't know what it is. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all either. New York got some of the most handsome men. And you know what else about New York? It's a it's the energy. I've never felt that type of energy that just permeates. Like you could be on the airplane. Hi, melanated drip, melanated drip. I don't know what it is. Like you could be landing at LaGuardia and you feel something. You know, my first time ever going to New York, the first thing I ate was a calzone. I had never heard of a calzone and a slice. They call it pizza. They call it a slice. You know, I love New York. I really do. I absolutely adore it. I'm so tired. I'm hurting. I'm gonna try to fix this fish, chicken, and greens, sweet potatoes, and maybe some starch. Girl, Princess, now you know I have to get in my car, even though I'm going to get some scrimps. But damn it, I'm gonna need some greens. Mm-mm-mm. Damn. I won't. Okay, I don't need unless you want to give me some. I do want some chicken. And I do want some greens and some sweet potatoes. I just have to drive out there. How you doing today, melanated? My auntie and cousins went on vacation in New York 2 weeks ago. What? Did they have a good time? I hope they had a good time. Like, I don't know. Growing up in Chicago, you see New York on TV and you just be like, oh, that's the really big city. And then you get to New York and you be like, damn, how the fuck? I mean, driving in a car, I could figure it out. But like taking the train and shit, nah, that shit was too much, man. I tried. I think I ended up somewhere out in motherfucking Staten Island, somewhere where I wasn't even supposed to be. New York is not for the faint of heart. But I'm telling y'all, the dudes is different in New York. They really are. And the chicks, they a different level of chicks in New York, boy. You know, New York was just very eye opening for me. I had never met a Puerto Rican. Hi, Stu Queen. Hi. How are you, honey? I had never met a Puerto Rican person. Like in Chicago, where I grew up, we just had Mexicans. So, living in New York, and I'm like, I'm out, and I see someone who look just like me, and they speaking Spanish, and I'm just like, oh, these black people know how to speak Spanish. And my friends are laughing like, girl, that dude right there is Puerto Rican, he Dominican. And I'm like, well, how do you know? And they said they could tell by the Spanish that they speak that they was two different types of Spanish, but yet the same. New York is a whole vibe, unlike anything I've ever experienced. You're doing better. Great. I'm doing good. I wasn't doing good earlier, girl. I had a whole meltdown. So since you just getting here, I'm just gonna tell you. My daughter's roommate and her lease up, getting be up. So I'm gonna go get her from school. School ended in May, but her lease wasn't up on her apartment to the end of July. Girl, why did one of the roommates leave trash? And the bitch went out of town. And the other roommate came home, Maddie in her room. The girl left the house at 9 o'clock in the morning. She said it was nothing. She came back about maybe 1 o'clock. There was maggots crawling from underneath a closet, coming out the girls' room. They crawled into the kitchen. They were all in the living room because the bitch didn't take out the trash, and maggots done formed it, just done bust through the trash can. So I wasn't happy earlier. I see you on your weight loss journey. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I've lost now in total 60 pounds. I was at 55, strong 55, but now I'm at 60. And because I was 205 pounds, I'm only 5'2". I had to lose it. And I feel better. And I don't have sugar no more, Bitch ain't diabetic, you know. And I feel good. I'm happy. And thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that. Now, if I could just stop smoking cigarettes and sipping vodka, I'd be cooking with all 6 or 4 burners on my stove. But I'm a work in progress, one step at a time. But thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. But now, New York is something different. And sometimes, people like, oh, you're on the same journey. What? Now, I'm doing Ozempic. I'm kind of cheating, you know what I mean? But who gives a fuck? I lost the weight. And if you on Ozempic or any of those injectables, girl, here's to you, baby. I ain't even mad at you. Fuck what they think. Lose that weight and live your best life. Okay. But now, I adore New York. Heck no, you on the pill. Oh, so it's suppressing your appetite real well? Because this shit has me really suppressed. I have to eat. What's crazy is if I don't eat what I want to eat, I don't eat. So if I say this is what I would like to eat,
Okay.
yeah, I'm good.
Is Maddie up there?
Yeah, Maddie's better. I really,
What happened with Jen? Did you tell Jen?
yeah, she called her dad first.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's in the room.
What he said? Oh, that's
Yeah, go ask him. Um, damn, my son threw my thought process off. But no, seriously, I truly, truly, truly love New York. If I wasn't in Chicago, I could live there. It's just, it's so me, you know. The shopping is crazy. The vibe is crazy. It's a lot of good looking people in New York. That's why I be like, when motherfuckers be like, they from New York and they ain't got nobody, I be like, fuck you mean you ain't got nobody? It ain't nothing but fine motherfuckers in New York. It ain't nothing to meet a Puerto Rican, Dominican, black dude. You know, just, and everybody got Timberlands. I promise you. Even the babies got Timberlands. You have to own a pair of Timberlands to live in New York. It's a rite of passage. If you don't have one, you're not a real New Yorker. Our president was born there. I promise you, you might not believe me. I promise you, Donald Trump probably got a pair of Timbs. He might not ever wear them. He might just walk around the house and everybody in New York has Timbs. I've seen people leaving Wall Street with really nice suits on and a pair of fucking Timbs. It's mandatory. It's called, wait, let me try to pronounce this. Uh, Steve Galtro, Steve Galtro. I know I'm botching the shit out of it. I haven't had Tim's in so long. Yeah, I know. I know. My baby rock her Tim's. I got a pair of Tim's. I'll rock those motherfuckers in the summertime. I don't give a fuck. See what I got on? It's just a little dress. I promise you, I'll slip on my Tim's and go to the store in a minute. I love Timberlands. I love Timberlands. You know, because people at one time were like, the people who own Timberlands, they racist. I was just like, look, there's a lot of shit motherfuckers probably racist, you know, with their marketing. You just can't be overtly racist to my face. But if I like something, goddamn it, I'm gonna buy it. You can't pronounce it. I was like, we fucked that up. But no, I would suggest anyone, if you ain't been nowhere in the United States, take the time to go to New York. Take the time to go there. If you can get a day or two, travel. If you got a few coins to rub together, get on an airplane and go somewhere. I promise you, either there's two type of people. Either you love New York or you hate it. I love it. I love it. I love everything about New York. I'm about to wash and cut the greens. Come on, girl. Come on, Princess. Princess making some shit tonight. Now I might have to have my son Alex drive out there. Cause once I eat those scrimps, I ain't gonna be no more good. But I love greens. I just love greens. Now, a difference between Chicago and New York. Chicago got better restaurants. We do. The food here in Chicago, it's easy to get plump in Chicago. Because it's just too many different food categories in this motherfucker. We had something called mild sauce. Other people don't even know what the fuck mild sauce is. It's a mystery to some of us still here in Chicago. But they put mild sauce on everything. That shit's so good. I think it's like barbecue sauce, ketchup, and I don't know what else is in it. But you can put it on chicken, you can put it on fish, you can put it on scrumps. It don't even make a difference. It's just mucho caliente. It's hot, it's sweet, you know, it's wonderful. And other places be like, what's mild sauce? You know, it's a Chicago thing. Chicago is wonderful. Our food is better here. And Chicago is cleaner. Okay. Chicago is cleaner. Even though I found that we have the largest rat population in the nation, it's cleaner, you know. And then, you know, New York has rats, but New York rats, they different, you know. They almost socialize. Those motherfuckers cross streets. They take the subway. They don't, you know, they might jump on you. They might not. They're just different. They're New York rats. And they also have pairs of Timberlands. Prerequisite. But yeah, man, it's been a day. It has been a day for me, but I'm gonna get my scrimps and everything. Queen- What, the rats? Yeah, like I be seeing rats in Chicago, but the thing I know is about New York rats are more robust. They're bigger. Like Chicago rats, they ain't that big. I mean, I'm sure there's some big ass rats out here, but like New York rats be the size of my cat. You know what I mean? And she over there licking herself and shit. But we just got a lot of rats, but they not big like cats. New York got big cat rats and good slices of pizza and beautiful people. It's a lot of good looking people. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's my neighbor. New York got good slices of pizza and all the fashion and a lot of good looking people. But Chicago, hands down, is prettier, it's cleaner, and our food is better. But I would still live in New York. I would still live in New York. There's like really, I want to revisit places. You know what I mean? But you know what's kind of crazy, you guys? I have no desire to go to Florida. None. None. No desire to go to Florida. I don't know what it is. And my son and my grandbaby live down there in Florida. And my son's um, fiance. I don't know why I don't like Florida like that. If I had to pick the lesser of two evils, I would choose California. Um, I was just in Houston back in like February. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You know, I think somewhere in Texas will be like a third choice for me. You know, what? Why don't I don't like Florida like that? I mean, I would go to Florida to go to Disney and hang out and shit like that. But it's just I don't know. I've been to Florida so many times and I just never felt it like that. You know, I was going to Florida in the 90s, you know, so I don't know. I could do Texas. I like Texas. But y'all know where else I think I could live? These the run-ups. Louisiana. I think I could live in Louisiana before Texas. Because I got family in Louisiana. My family's from Mississippi and Louisiana. But I couldn't live in Mississippi. I can visit. I can go down there and stay 2 weeks and eat and shit. But I can deal with Louisiana. Um, I got about 8 family members down in Louisiana, and then everybody else is in Mississippi. But I just can't live in Florida. And Florida never did nothing wrong to me. You know what I think turned me off about Florida? Y'all remember some years back, this man was drinking or smoking bath salt or some shit, and he was eating a dude's face. When I before that, I just heard so many things about Florida. Some wild shit be popping off there, and I'm like, mm, I'm from Chicago. Don't shit shock me. But when they said dude was eating dude's face, we ain't never heard about nobody eating nobody's face in Chicago. I was like, fuck Florida. I want to go to Florida, but I realize a lot of their money comes from tourism. They use our money to do shit like build alligator Alcatraz. Psst, say that. He was on K2. I don't know what K2 is, but it made that motherfucker eat a motherfucker's face. That's weird. That's weird. You know, that's, you know, we need to sit down and talk. Because I know you have a friend group who does travel, but I don't want to travel with a whole bunch of ladies. I could do it with you. I could travel with Low Key, a Lady Fire Sign, Val, Stacy, just non-problematic motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I just don't know. And I know those ladies aren't problematic because you always travel with them. You have a good time. I would have to take it one step at a time, you know, because I'm one of those travel people. We ain't got to hang together. But I do want to go back to Disney. I haven't been to Disney in a long time. I would love to go to Disneyland and walk around. One of my good girlfriends went to Disney in Japan. Her and her fiance, her daughter and his son. And it just looked I think there might be a Disney in France too. Don't quote me on that. But I like to travel. I like to travel, but I like to travel with, cool people. She does individual trips. Oh, yes, and that was some bad dough. He was eating that man's face. He wasn't even doing it under the cover of darkness. He was eating dude's face in the middle of daylight. Like the fuck? Just weird. Weird shit. Weird shit. We gonna have to talk because we gotta do New York. I would like to do Disney, and I would like to go back to Texas because there's some restaurants that I want to hit in Texas that I wasn't able to hit when I went to Houston. You know what I mean? Um, and I just really wish that there was. Oh, and I live in South Carolina, Charleston. I think South Carolina is beautiful. But the thing about up here, we ain't got no Waffle House. The closest Waffle House to Illinois is in Missouri. Yeah. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, please. Thank you. I'm back. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Pardon the rudeness. Um, Indianapolis. I haven't been to Indianapolis in a minute. I just got a few places I want to go. I want to touch back. You know, I want to go to Alabama. I haven't been to Alabama in a very long time. I wouldn't mind going to Tennessee, just like taking my own chitlin tour of the South. You know, me and some girlfriends, just eating and having a good time. I'm really not big on road trips. Like just driving to my son's graduation, that was a lot. That was like 6 hours and 22 minutes of pure D hell. Anything over like 4 hours, like from Chicago to St. Louis, Chicago to Detroit, I can do that. But anything, yeah, but I went to my son's graduation and I drove because I had my babies with me and their mama was going to drive it and I thugged it out. But I'm gonna get on the airplane type of bitch. Like, I remember flying to St. Louis. That ain't nowhere. You know, it's 4 hours by car, 45 minutes by plane. You know, I'm just like, hey, we can get a cabin. Oh, we need to talk about that. Like, before you go back to school, work, and we do what we need to do with Maddie, I would drive to Tennessee. I would drive, or we could fly into Tennessee and just, I'll get a car service to drop us off. Or we could rent a car or something. Because, you know, because I heard they be having bears out there. You know, I ain't never seen no bear up close. So I think that would be nice. I think that would be real cool, you know. And y'all know I never stayed in a cabin before. Now, Stacy is planning a camping trip for 2026 where we're going to be in the wilderness in Canada. It's 7 hours. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck no. No, no, no. We can fly. We can fly. And you know, I don't even fly Spirit, Frontier, none of that, but I'll do that. Yeah, hell no. Hell no. No. I'm good. I'm good on that. That's all you had to do was say seven anything. I ain't taking no 7 hour drive. Now I fly to that motherfucker, but I ain't taking no 7 hour drive. It takes 4 hours to get to the Dominican Republic. It takes 8 hours to get from Chicago to London or either Paris. Nope. The bears came to our cabin. I was in the tub. Shut the fuck up. Girl, what did you do, princess? Girl, no, you lying. You was like in a outside bathtub or inside bathtub, and you like looked out the window, and a bear was right there looking at you. Bitch, I know you lying. I would have felt so vulnerable. What? Girl, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna see a bear. You know, me and you gonna go pet the giraffes before the end of the summer because I got those zoo passes. But see, my blackness won't allow me. You know, I'm gonna look at you, but I'm gonna, you know, I done seen some videos. This family, I think they lived in California. And California got a lot of bears, y'all. Don't sleep. Like, especially like towards the mountain and the outskirtsy area. This motherfucking bear was at these people's back door. I don't know what happened. I don't remember, but I do remember the motherfucking family seen the bear. The motherfucker broke in the house like a burglar. And the family They ran upstairs. And they all went in one room and they was like putting furniture and shit up and they calling the police and animal control and shit. But they had like a camera in their kitchen. That motherfucking bear tore that motherfucking kitchen up. That motherfucker opened up the refrigerator and he was eating shit. He jumped up on the counters. That's a no-no. All I heard was everyone running. Shut the fuck up. You know, and this was a Caucasian family. They wouldn't barricade themselves in the room. And I don't know what else. I don't remember what happened. It was just enough to see the bear in the house tearing their kitchen the fuck up. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, it was just too much. It's too much. Not too much, too much. I was like, I'm looking at the TV, or I might have been looking down on my phone, but that was just too much. I was just like, well, I'll be damned. I wouldn't even know what to do. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Princess, send me a video. So Princess just sent me a video of these greens that she bought at the farmer's market. Beautiful. The coloring, the leaves are big, and I'm happy for her. And I have to go to this farmer's market. Whenever she tells me she goes, I kind of get a little jealous. I be like, that's the face I make. Hold on, you all. Wait, I know this. Hold on, you all. One of the Mac children. My son Asa calls me so much. Like, I'm just going through my call log, and he calls me every day about 6 times a day. And I love it. My boys are definitely mama's boys. And that's okay. Oh, those are those. Oh, those are beautiful. Can you take a picture and send it to me? Because I would like to post it with the correct spelling and everything. Because I've never heard of those. Oh my God, Amanda. Let me tell my daughter something real quick. Okay. I'm trying to convince my daughter to fly to Chicago and come see her mama. And she was just like, but I want to be able to smoke my weed. I'm like, you can smoke. I don't give a fuck. And it's legal in Illinois. Come on. But yeah, I am getting hungry. And I was pissed. And now I'm not. And it's all because of you beautiful people in here. Princess. Country Girl Queena. Sparkle. Astute Queen Bee. AT2 came by. I seen to him. And I love AT2. Okay? That's my baby. That's little bro. 8 with the 24. I love you. Okay? My melanated drip. Thank you. Oh, hold on, y'all. What the fuck was that? Maddie waiting for a wig to be delivered. I think this might be her wig. Okay, melanated drip. I said, Queena, low key, I love you. Lady Fire Sign, I love you. I love you, Princess. Sorry about that. Like I said, AT2 was here. 8 with the 24. All my ladies were here. My lady loungers. Shit. And my gentleman loungers. Lady Fireside, Princess Sparkle, thank you so much for stopping by. And if I missed anyone, it's not like my chat just like so fucking big because it's really the fuck not. But I appreciate you all for just being here. I didn't see what Sparkle said. I'm always getting baked seed and it's on you confused. All I know is both those motherfuckers is good. But look, y'all, I'm going to order my scrumps. Give me some scrimps. I'm gonna lay down and eat. Of course, I'm gonna take a picture of all the food I eat. And I'm going, one of my sons or myself, I'm gonna go get me some greens and some yams from Princess because the bitch be hungry like that. So it's like I'll eat all this food today, then I probably won't eat at all tomorrow. It bees like that. But I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you all so much for talking me off the ledge because I was very upset. I was very emotional. And I thank you guys. Everyone shares chats and, subs. And you guys are the best. So on that note, I will talk to you later. Let me order my food. And I love you guys. I might come back later. I don't know. Princess, do a live. Do I know you lying? Do a 50-50. Please. Okay. And remember, I'm going to be posting Princess's radio station as soon as she sends me the flyer. The radio station is called House of the Princess, and it's going to be on iHeartRadio. I believe I'm correct. Please follow her and support her. I would deeply appreciate it. So I'll talk to you all later.